The Supreme Court has voted to undo abortion rights according to a leaked draft Supreme Court ruling, which will undo almost 50 years of precedent. Understand, this is not shocking. The only thing that's shocking is that we know about it before we're supposed to know about it. This has always been the Republicans' plan when they blocked Merrick Garland from being considered for a justice spot, when Susan Collins backed and reinforced Gorsuch's and Kavanaugh's lies that they believed that Roe v. Wade was established precedent, when they rushed Amy Coney Barrett onto the highest court just days before a general election, and when states were establishing incredibly restrictive abortion laws with a blatant desire to reach the Supreme Court, all in an effort to get to this day, to get the Supreme Court to do something that only 28 to 30% of the population even wants. And outside of the conservatives who will at least be honest and blatant about their support for this move, right, usually the more religious who see life as beginning at conception, who I disagree with, but at least I think they're trying to be honest, the others will give you one of two defenses. One, they'll say the only thing we should be talking about here is the unprecedented leak because that is the real issue at hand. Or two, this isn't about stopping all abortion, this is just about states' rights. And to that, I say, one, we can talk about two things at the same time, and two, this isn't about states' rights, this is about controlling women's bodies, and this was just the next step. And to think that this is where it ends is naive. When this decision comes down, it will initially only impact those without money and resources, right? Women who can't go out of state to have the procedure. And yeah, we've seen more and more stories popping up about companies covering expenses for their employees to go out of state to get the procedure, but that isn't the end of this conversation. I mean, just on one of the fronts, you have experts warning that states could ban people from traveling for abortion. Hell, in places like Missouri, lawmakers have played around with legislation that would allow individuals to sue anyone helping someone cross state lines for an abortion. And understand, from here, those who support repealing Roe v. Wade, they're gonna hope that you just calm down. The time will result in you cooling off, you'll get distracted by this thing or that thing, the first being just focus on the leak, not this other thing that's gonna impact everyone. They're gonna try to make you feel like you're fine, or at the very least, this is where it ends. But understand, what is legal today, what has been established precedent, changes tomorrow when you have a Supreme Court with a strong 6-3 lean and at a minimum, an intense 5-4 split. But this is where we are. You have 13 states that will immediately ban abortion once Roe is overturned, and soon after, it's believed that half will restrict or ban the procedure. And based off of the words that Alito used in the draft, it appears that more could be coming next, including reversing marriage equality. And all of that gets us to this last part, where I think we start with just understanding this is confirmation that the 2016 election was one of the most consequential elections in U.S. history. 3 Supreme Court justices, 1/3 of the highest court in the land, appointed by one man, making it in his image. Elections have consequences. Protest votes have consequences. Inaction has consequences. And understand, this isn't about guilting anyone. If you need to get that poison out of your head and you're like, this is happening because this and this and this and you did this, get it all out at once and then move the fuck on. It happened, we're here, and this is now about stating facts, looking forward, and understanding that this backslide of our democracy and human rights does not stop unless you make it stop. You don't just vote in one election and it changes everything for all time. Yes, in 2020, people voted and gave Democrats control of Congress, but the tie-breaking vote in the Senate doesn't matter when people like Manchin and Sinema are on your team and the filibuster exists. It's a marathon, not a sprint. And imagine what happens next if and when they gain power again. The two parties are not the same, no matter how many enlightened both sides or equally bad people say so. You only understand, it is easy to get complacent. I get it. The last few years have been fucking exhausting. I'm tired of living through history. I'm tired of having to fucking pay attention and care. The final thing that I'll leave you with is, if you don't like what you're seeing today, you don't like the feeling that you have today, I want you to hold on to that and take it to the ballot box later this year. Take it into 2024. Take it into any fucking election year starting with 2000, because they are showing you plain as day that they're trying to take us all back to before 1973. Well, this is technically not a final draft and things might change. It could be argued that it's possibly only because of public pressure created by whoever managed this unprecedented leak. Thank you for watching. Share to spread some common sense, and I'll see you later today on the full Philip DeFranco Show.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Rec Room. Aha, you two got timed out.
I noticed, because I can't even say hello to Pixie, who hasn't been here for a while.
Wow,
Hello,
really?
Pixie, my
Really?
precious.
So
Maybe
this is
you'll
what we're doing now.
rethink typing late and gay in my fucking chat.
I didn't say a fucking thing. What happened?
Oh, we're gonna get to you, Ramen.
I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, you're just fucking mean.
I'll be your host tonight. I'm Johnny Barnside.
Will you really, though?
Don't start with me, woman.
Welcome to the
And
Becca
with me
Show.
is Becca.
Hi.
Damn, Ramen, they're still timing you out.
What the fuck is going on here?
That's all love, Ramen, for your
It's-
No, that's like
Fucking-
being married all over again.
avatar.
You're not feeling the rub, Ramen.
I'll stab a bitch if I find out who's doing this.
Whoa, he's there, pickle.
Oh shit!
Also with us is the fur baby ramen.
Hi.
Fuck this fur baby shit.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And
We're
how do you
done.
have rabbit ears and then bark?
I don't know what the fucking sound a bunny makes.
I know what sound a bunny makes when it dies.
It
Yeah,
screams.
of course you
They
would.
scream.
You really want me to scream during stream?
Well, I heard you over on past.
We can play some DVD and I'll
This
pull out the
bitch.
pig.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm never playing that with you again. Just saying.
I wasn't the one that killed you. That was Winlow.
Yeah, that fuck. I'm gonna deal with him later.
Oh, you're gonna deal with Winlow later?
Don't
Can I
start that guy.
watch? Can I watch?
I don't know what you're talking about. Never said
Just
anything.
tell me. Just tell me I can watch.
Right,
I do it shit.
pickle. So tonight he's gonna be a little bit more serious than last night.
Yeah, we're starting off great.
That's my normal
Hey.
voice.
You know, fucking Phil, man. You need to shut the fuck up, Phil. Go back to doing the fucking YouTube stuff and the social media stuff. You don't know dick about nothing, and god damn it. All you do is piss me off anymore.
Phil who?
Philip, oh god damn
Phil
it.
Franco. DeFranco.
Oh, the dude that was just talking?
Yeah.
Yeah,
He would make a pretty fence decoration. I'm just
I was gonna say
saying.
pinata, but that works too.
I mean, you can make them into a pinata and then put them on the fence when you're done with them.
I got a bat. Just saying.
I got a plastic bag.
I have a
You have a bag of
pinatas
doorknobs.
for you, Becca. You are going to be upset. Not like last night, I don't think.
Who the fuck timed me out?
Nobody.
This motherfucker.
Everyone.
You asshole.
Hi, Uzi. Hi, One-Low. Hi, Zuka. Hi,
Hi,
Dr.
Uzi.
Functional. Pickle. Johnny Blaze. Zuka. Spittle. K-Shoal.
Oh, woo. I'm a baby rabbit, one low.
Did I say functional? Hello, functional. Sorry, I would put all this shit in the chat, but apparently someone timed me out.
Gee, I wonder what asshole that was.
That wasn't me.
Oh, B Token's
Right.
here. B, I know it was you.
It was.
Wow.
I was about to cheer when I'm like, no, we got to get through this goddamn video.
So who got me?
B.
Who didn't get you? Who didn't
And everybody
get you?
else. Look, all I'm saying is I put Bop Party in there. I knew what was coming as soon as I saw my name was in gray. I'm okay with it. Anyone
So-
without a wrench gets hit. It's the rules.
I've been really good about not doing that though, so I think that's really mean.
Not me. I just quickly boop and leave.
Oh, that's a good question, one. Ramen, are you using that profile picture to get James's attention?
I'm not a
Do you
12-year-old
miss
boy, so I don't
James?
think that's the point. Oh, I'm sorry. Was I not supposed to say that?
Hey,
I thought we all knew.
this is
Oh,
a
okay,
free
it's secret
speech
now, whatever.
platform, lady. You speak your
This ain't
mind,
Twitter.
girl.
I gotta be careful.
So it is going to be a little bit more serious tonight, guys.
God
But I
damn
would like to start off with, look, we know a few furries out there in the community. Y'all are righteous people. All right. We weren't talking about you last night.
Oh no, not at all.
Apparently, we scarred some people last night.
I don't. Hey, fuck them if they can't take it.
Well, I dropped in over at Roots's and my name was getting thrown all over the place. And I'm like, hey, you motherfuckers don't even know I'm here yet.
You don't say.
I don't know if Sixers will ever return.
And he didn't even
Aw.
see the worst part. He was only complaining about one of the music videos that we played.
Oh, Jesus.
He
What
didn't
is this wee
see
shit?
the fur baby talking about used diapers and stuff. I mean,
Guilt
What
by
is this weed shit?
association, Ramen.
No, man, fuck that. This is his channel. I didn't pick any of that shit.
so I listen. I know some furries. Are they a little bit eccentric? Yes, and that's okay. They dig what they do. I'm good with that. As long as they're doing it, ain't hurting nobody. I don't give a shit. I really don't. Now the diaper thing, I do find disgusting. Fuck. But if you're into that, cool.
It's all disgusting. don't give a fuck if you're wearing a diaper or not.
Apparently, I'm the only one that feels that way. But we know Vice Fox. Vice Fox will go put his big mask with those creepy eyes that follow you. I mean, his eyes move and shit. It's
Who?
really freaky. And he will drive to and he'll put his paws on, I guess is what they call them. And he'll go to the Taco Bell. And the person at Taco Bell, they've even said it on his because he uploads the videos. They've even said, I was having the worst day of my life, but God damn it, now that you're here, you just put a smile on my face. Now that's cool. I'm good with that.
I mean, I
Okay?
smile too when I think about nuking people.
Ah, fuck.
I mean, it brings a smile to my face too. I feel that Taco Bell worker.
They're not maps, Johnny Blaze. Use the correct word. They're pedophiles. And I actually did pick up a news story about that, but it's so fucking depressing. I think we'd all delete ourselves if I fucking shared it.
Well, tonight's video isn't so much about abortion now. Is that going to be the main topic that all these motherfuckers want to talk about? Yes. But it's how these motherfuckers warp reality to fit their political agenda. And we've been watching it for fucking years, and I'm tired of it. Because abortion my whole life has been one war after another. And it used to be all about, if they had a hashtag back in the 70s and 80s, it would have been hashtag safe, legal, and rare. They dropped that rare shit 20 years ago. And it's like they just keep marching forward with this shit. And it's not abortion. It's fucking education. We got the trans rights. We got the gay rights. We got all this shit going on. And apparently the Republicans want everybody dead.
Do they really?
And I'm like, but I'm a Republican and I don't want anybody dead. I just want to be left the fuck alone. That's it. Just leave me the fuck alone.
I don't know.
Let me come on YouTube and let me do some creepy bullshit with Milo or with, the furries. And we didn't even get into some of the other creepy shit I got. Let me come on here and just have a good time and fuck with Becca's head. Because Becca was hilarious last night. Sometimes I think I do it just, you killed me last night. I was dying.
Pixie, I will not be filling you in on what happened.
Last night's stream, go check it out, babe. You'll get everything you need to know.
Why am I in court tomorrow?
Do not yell at her. We like her.
What the fuck happened when I clocked out today?
Oh boy.
That's what I want to. Oh, okay. No, Pixie. Better yet, just drop a name on who's not going to have a job tomorrow. That's all I need. Just give me a fucking name.
Oh boy.
I will go into the office tomorrow morning, fire them, grab their case files, and go to fucking court on their behalf. Fuck this shit. And you know what? The problems are starting again in the office.
And Pixie, if you don't have a name to give her, make one up.
Hell, use Johnny's. He's used to it.
Yeah, I used mine. She was not happy with me last night.
I can't imagine why.
What?
Don't say nothing.
Hey, I warned her. She still came on the show. Hell, I warned you, and you still came on the show. So I didn't warn anybody else, though. But Becca wanting to burn all the furries with fire, that was some hilarious shit.
Yeah, because she never threatens that to anyone.
Oh my god.
What?
Okay, can we get off the furry stuff? I'm starting to feel like I need to jump into the shower and bleach fucking everything.
Yeah, we're done. Yeah, we're done. With the furries. We are for right now, Ramen.
Okay, you say so. Your channel, man. Just saying. Your channel. It's all you.
Yeah, which, like I said, I had a headache for about 5 or 6 days, and today I was just like, I can't do this anymore. I took one of Cass's migraine pills and just kind of floated in and out of consciousness while I was listening to Pat's show.
Oh.
Uh-huh. And I kept getting woken up by my name.
I never said your name.
Bullshit.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Bullshit.
Why are you mad?
because
mad,
you were
bro?
over there talking some mad shit. Now,
You mad, bro?
I heard you doing all this bragging. Oh, Johnny can't get me.
Nope.
He can't out disgust me.
Nope.
You know, if he hawks up
Can't do
a
it.
loogie on the table, I'm pulling a straw
I
out,
never
sucking
said
that
that.
shit up.
Oh,
Okay, that's a little too
gosh.
far.
Oh,
God damn it! What the
Um,
fuck is wrong with you?
Pixie,
So
did he tell her to have a doctor's note? Did he set it up to where I can fire the bitch? Please tell me he set it up so I can fire her. And hello, Michael. Hello, always.
oh, that was another thing. I was in another chat today and someone was talking about yiffing, and I went, did they watch our stream last night too? Fuck. Anyway, so fucking Rama's over there talking mad shit. But what she doesn't bother to tell anybody
What happened?
is when we out discussed her, she just minimizes her browser and doesn't watch the fucking video.
What?
Becca and I are the warriors here. We watch
War-
every
Is that
goddamn
what you're
second of
calling
that
it?
shit.
Is that what you're
Ramen's like,
calling
nope,
it?
nope, I can't do this. I'm minimizing. And you do.
No.
Oh, bullshit. You admitted it last night.
What are you
You were
talking
caught.
about?
You were caught, bitch. I'm just saying.
No.
You were caught.
No.
Red-handed.
Uh-huh.
That's terrible. Why would you say that?
Because you were fucking caught.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Uh-huh.
Uzi, that's how I learned what YIF was, is through AP.
Yeah, that's how I learned too. Was through AP. Now, AP, I watched the first hour of his video today.
Hi, Gunfox.
Oh
Hi,
my
Nacho.
God. And I will drop the link here. I had no idea what I was getting myself into. Now, when AP does a video, AP does a fucking video. And I thought, because the Scooby Saga, Moo and I were talking about it. We're like, the longest he ever did, I think, was a 2.5-hour video on Scooby. I went back and looked to see how long this video was on this psycho bitch that he's covering now. Almost 4 fucking hours. What that man puts himself through to entertain us is amazing. And to enlighten us on the psycho bitches that are out there. 4 fucking hours of videos of this, of the shit that he edited. So you know he watched hundreds of hours of this crazy ass bitch. And she is crazy. She is absolutely insane.
No spoilers. Some of us haven't watched.
Oh, I'm not going to spoil it. I'm just going to drop the link in the chat for y'all if you all want to go check it out. Because holy fuck. And again, what that man puts himself through to entertain us. Holy shit. So, so I started that, and then I bumped over to Pat's. I was going to join, but my head, it just was not having it. I was like,
Oh.
you know, and certain people in that stream give me a headache to begin with. Ramen.
Whoa, that wasn't what you told me last time, so shut up.
Ramen.
That wasn't what you told me last time.
Screaming at top of your lungs. Yeah,
No,
fuck you.
never. I would
So-
never do that.
So, yeah, but no, I was woken up at least 4 times with my
Really?
name being yelled out.
No. Who did that?
You bitch and Pat.
Guys.
Pat's like, you lay a challenge down to Bon Sacco, he gonna step up to the occasion. And
I
Pat
know.
ain't wrong. So Becca,
Still not scared.
Don't ever. Right, that's because you don't watch any of the shit I fucking bring.
I watched it. Shut up. I watched all that shit last night, though. That was just,
You did not.
No, I did. It
You
was
even
really
said
typical.
you minimized it.
Whatever.
And then when we got
Still-
over to Twitch, you couldn't even
Oh, no,
handle
that
the
fat bitch.
broad.
No,
You
I'm
minimized
sick
that
of-
shit too.
It's not even that I can't handle it. I'm so sick of her ass. Like,
That's
fuck.
a big one too.
Just abort that fucking kid before it all becomes illegal and be done with it already. Shit. She ain't having it.
Christ.
What?
She's
What
not
you
pregnant,
thinking about?
Roman. And then we watched Burks break his wooden spoon that he enjoyed beating his woman with and
And then smelling it. Yeah.
He wasn't beating her hard enough. And he needs to be beaten too, because he's such a
Yeah.
cook.
Yeah. Yeah. And guys, if you guys missed it, we went over and we saw Nurse Huckleberry. I couldn't
love
do
her.
Nurse Huckleberry last night. I couldn't do it. No, man. When the hubby's sitting there in a fucking maid outfit, I'm like,
Oh, you
no,
saw she was
no,
the one cracking the whip,
no,
man.
no, that's bullshit.
This is my
That
channel,
was,
and you will put that fucking
yeah,
maid suit on because I need treats for my cat, and they're paying for it, bitch. So yeah,
yeah, no,
yeah,
I could,
it
no,
was
that
beautiful.
was fucking bullshit.
It was great. I love it.
No,
I'm so happy.
no, no, fuck,
What?
You're
no.
into the weirdest shit.
Yeah, ramen.
What? Stop judging me.
I don't support any man putting on a dress.
I don't know,
Yeah,
man. It was for a stream, so I'm okay with it.
No,
Gotta
not
make that
even
money.
then. There's something so much better. You can put him in a fucking banana hammock. He's got the body
No,
for it.
nobody wants to
You
see.
know, you
No,
brought that up
no.
last night, Becca, and I damn near threw up.
Yeah.
Look, I'm just saying, make men great again.
Yeah, you
So
ain't
does that
wrong.
also go for Puffin stuff, or where the fuck his name is over there? You want him in the banana hammock too?
What's wrong with Puffin? No, don't
Fuck,
you even
no.
don't you even compare Plumpy to Puffin
Look,
stuff.
he doesn't
Puffin
have.
stuff was some cool shit.
No,
Okay.
no. That's not what I was. I couldn't think of his name, so I just
Plump.
said Puffin stuff. It's Plump.
Oh, I
Plump.
know, but
All
you
right.
cannot put Puffin stuff and Plump in the same sentence. That ain't right.
No,
Look,
I take it
Puffin
back. It's
stuff
Plump.
deserves so much
But
better.
no, what I'm
Oh.
saying is, Becca, do you want to see Plump in that?
He very well may be wearing a banana hammock. I don't know. He never shows below the belly button.
Good.
No, that's not what I asked you. Do you want to see him in that?
Sure.
Because I can call him,
No.
talk to him.
That would be fucking entertaining.
Okay. I'll
Any
next time
dude,
you call.
Wrong with you?
any dude in a banana hammock is entertaining for me.
All right. I'll hit him up when he's in the
You
chat.
know,
I'll be like,
you
my girl Becca really wants to see you in that.
you were gonna get
And
that
he
poor
would correct
man.
me and say, "My girl Becca wants to see me. I'll do it."
Yeah. Of course
One
you
little
will.
jumped in his chat and told him to play the. Is it a ukulele? What the fuck is it called?
I don't know what the fuck he had. Did he have a banjo? What did he have?
The little guitar. The
Ukulele.
Okay, yeah. He jumped in chat and told him that his stream would improve if he played that, and long and behold, he had one, and he played it. Plump is up
There
for
you go.
anything. That's why I enjoy him.
Okay.
Plump is wrecked.
Plump
Is he really though?
makes me laugh.
Well, he makes me laugh too, but he
I mean,
also
he duct taped his
disgusts.
nips for you, Becca. So
Yeah,
pretty
and
Did
sure.
you-
and his belly button.
Have you seen him lately? He has a mustache for his belly button face now.
Yeah, I saw that yesterday.
Oh god.
Yeah, I saw that
Becca,
shit
you
with the
fucking
googly
weirdo.
eyes. Yeah, he's got
Blame
the
me.
googly eyes and a mustache. And then he's got two bigger googly eyes on his nipples.
Look, he responds to us, and that's what I enjoy.
Does he really though?
And he doesn't take himself too seriously.
And that's right, and that's what I enjoy.
So, but he's still a scare. That's some.
I
I'm
don't
sorry. I'm sorry. It gets disturbing after a while. Is
It
his
really
belly
does.
just jiggling for no fucking reason? You
Sorry,
know,
Talik.
it is just. Because he'll just be sitting there and his belly will just start moving for no fucking reason. It's like, what the
There's a
fuck is
reason.
going
It's processing.
on?
There's always a reason.
God damn it.
What? If I don't like what he's showing on his screen, I just look at his belly. Fucking entertainment. Boom. I'm giggling. I'm throwing biddies at him. I'm enjoying the stream.
Yeah, Becca is the bit leader over there.
Am I still?
Go show her. Go show her who's boss, guys. I can't find my video, Becca. Fix it.
Oh my god.
What?
Nothing.
Okay. I will have to go fucking search for this one. Hey, Rex, how you doing, man?
Don't answer that. No one cares.
You don't want me to drop the link for him so he can rip you apart, Becca?
We can try. It will be fun. This will be entertaining. I will show you what an abortion, a post-birth abortion looks like. For any of those who are
Rex, the
curious.
last time I did this shit, I'm like, okay, we're just gonna clear the air here. We're just gonna clear the fucking air, just get it all out there, and we're gonna be done with it and move on, and we'll all be one big happy family again. You came on and you didn't say a goddamn thing.
He fell asleep.
Big surprise.
Gun Fox,
So
I will never come out as a full-blown furry. What the fuck?
So you're a half furry?
No, no fur at all.
Just the ears? That's okay too.
No ears.
Tail. Becca,
No.
bust up Becca.
Is it
Just
is
saying.
it Halloween? Am I I didn't even buy my kids the ear headbands for any other costumes. I like created a hoodie for them because that's how disgusting ears are.
Becca,
What? What?
that's a little different than furries, don't you think?
No, have you seen the Twitch thoughts? I do not want my daughters on the pole.
Yeah, no, fair.
I have
No,
high
fair.
standards for them.
No, yeah.
Yes,
Someone
Pickle.
asked me about the ear headphone thingies, and it's like, no, that shit doesn't work for me.
Those are cute. My daughter
Just
asked for them.
don't.
They light up and everything.
Yeah, Coppercap has a set. They're pink
Oh
too.
gosh. If you ever want to sell anything, don't add Coppercap's name.
I'm not trying to sell them, Becca. I said they disturb me. So
Copper also makes me laugh. I don't know which one I enjoy laughing at more, Plump or Copper. Actually, I laugh at Copper. I laugh with Plump. They're on
Yeah, 'cause
two different levels.
you knew Coppercap, and he does not take kindly to that.
No, he blocked me on everything.
Yeah,
Everything
yeah,
but Steam. I can still reach him on Steam. One day he will block me.
He blocked you on Discord too?
Yeah, I'm blocked on Discord. I'm blocked on Twitter. He was tired of me tagging him and shit. Because I would pull something from his stream and then tag him on Twitter with it with a snarky comment. And he's like, bitch, I blocked you from my YouTube channel. How are you getting this shit? And I was like, I can still watch you, dumbass.
I was gonna say, yeah.
I just
How does he
can't
think
chat.
that's a thing?
He's very dumb.
Jesus fucking Christ!
He likes it. He just
I don't
plays
think-
it up.
I don't know, Becca.
Look, when I get him good, Ramen, he breaks character and laughs during the chat. And then he has to turn
Like
off
Johnny.
his camera.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
He turns
in
off
all
his camera and you can
fairness-
still hear him going, holy shit, Becca got me.
in all fairness, you do piss him off though.
I do piss him off
Because
sometimes.
when I've talked to him a couple of times, I'm like, you do realize that Becca and I started streaming because of you, you dickhead. And he's like, huh.
That's
I
not
guess
my
I
story.
should be happy about that. And
I
I'm like,
started streaming because-
wow.
No, we started streaming because when me, you, and Moo first started talking, I
Yeah,
asked
but
Moo
we
what he wanted to be when he grew
bonded.
up.
We
Okay.
bonded over Coppercat.
I stalked you over 2 coppers, and then we bonded. I hunted down this bitch. He made it easy. He actually shielded out Coppercap.
Yeah, it was like the first time it was the first time I'd ever shielded him on Twitter. It was the first time I'd ever shielded him on Twitter.
And I clicked the link,
And
and now Bonsako's stuck with me forever.
yeah, and then she tagged me in it going, why?
Why are we
Wow.
I don't know. And then we ended up on a 5-day drunk torturing that poor man.
here? Best 5-day binge ever.
That was a good one. I have to
was.
admit it. All right. Pull up your jocks, ladies.
Oh God, no! Please no.
Okay, Rex, if you're still here in a half hour, 45 minutes, we are going to need a palate cleanser. We might as well use you.
Oh gosh, he's still lying.
So when that shit came down last week, the Young Turks absolutely lost their shit. Now, the reason I watched the Young Turks is because the shit that they say that I think is the most outrageous shit in the world that will never come to fruition, it does.
Uh-huh.
It ends up all over goddamn Twitter. Then it ends up in the mainstream. And they hate the mainstream almost as much as we do. For different reasons, obviously. But the shit that they talk about a month, 2 months later, it's going to end up in the mainstream as the main talking points of the Democratic Party. They also hate the Democratic Party almost as much as I do. Because they're not Democrats, they're progressives.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
We don't even have paid family leave. We don't even have affordable childcare in this freaking country. Okay, and the people who fight against those kinds of laws are Republicans.
And yet,
What do you want them to do with their kids when they have to go to work? What do you want
Wood
them
chipper.
to do? What do you want them to do? I want them to answer that freaking question. Answer the question. Journalists, ask them the question. Ask them. Ask them.
isn't it amazing?
Goddamn, ask them the goddamn question. God.
Isn't it
Think you
amazing
could if you shut the
that
fuck
not
up.
one Democrat has shown 1% of the
Well, in all fairness to Chunk, I think she scared the fuck out of him this night.
Yeah,
'Cause I
he
have a
didn't
couple
look
of
real
more.
secure there. I'm just saying.
I have a couple of more
Point
videos.
of personal privilege. I have an answer for her fucking stupid question. Well, Anna, you see, you suck the right dick that makes money, and then you can stay home and parent your own children.
Becca, you know damn
You're
well.
welcome.
Yeah,
What?
we're gonna get into personal
I'm not
responsibility
going to
here
do
later.
this. I ain't falling for this
Instead
shit.
of getting a nose job and a tit job, you should have put that money towards a babysitter.
Well, her fucking they need to go back and do some work on that shit because she will when she
Wow.
streams from home. Her camera angle, if she tilts her nose just right, you can see right up her fucking nose.
It's not a good
And I
angle.
swear, before she goes on camera, every goddamn time, this bitch needs to have a little sticky note like Becca has all around her shit. Anna needs to have a sticky note that says, blow my fucking nose before I go on camera.
Maybe she
because-
can't see the sticky note around her nose and she's already got one up there, you know? It's just saying.
Well, the shit that she had, because it looks like someone packed cement up in there every goddamn time. And it's
Oh
like,
my God.
ow.
Okay. I thought you said it looked like someone packed some men up there. And I
That
realized you were
too.
saying cement.
That
Yeah.
too, yeah.
I don't know what
You
the
don't
fuck
think
is going
Chunk's
on.
dick has been up her nose?
Oh, yeah.
You try to smoke
Yeah.
that shit off that desk they're sitting behind.
Yeah, and that's something else I noticed. These motherfuckers that are running these progressive left podcast websites, the Young Turks, all this shit, they go out and they find the stupidest broad that passes for semi-cute or mildly fuckable.
But
And
it
then they
makes
sit
look
them down
more
next to them.
intelligent.
You can't make Chank look more intelligent. You can't. The guy, I swear the guy has gotten dumber over the last, I don't know,
I'm right there with
10
you. I'm
years
just
I've been
saying.
watching him.
Wait.
Fuck.
Hand up in the air, point of personal privilege. I have an idea on how to make him look smarter.
Oh God.
You put him on all fours and let the horse fuck him instead of letting him fuck the horse. I bet he would look smarter.
I think the horse has too much taste to even attempt that shit.
Like,
I
there's
think the
gonna
I
horse
think
be
the
still
horse
too
would go,
traumatized.
no. I ain't fucking that.
horses
I
are
ain't
dumb.
sticking my dick in that.
I don't think they're that picky.
I don't think they are.
I don't think they're that stupid.
Horses are pretty dumb, but I'm just saying there's always a way to make Chunk look smarter, and I think all fours with a horse cock in him would help.
Well, he has surrounded himself with some real idiots. And we have videos of all of them. So.
Yeah, he's like the hot chick in a group of ugly chicks trying to prop
don't
himself
say
up
that.
and make him look better.
No, no,
Yeah.
that's bad. That's bad. Okay.
the passion that Anna has today.
They don't care.
They
They're
don't care.
fine. They're
They don't
fine.
care.
They're all so old. They don't even have to worry about it affecting them. And if they're
Yeah.
young enough where it would affect them, they'll get their abortion.
They're gonna
Okay,
fly to
they're
Paris.
trading individual stocks, enriching themselves. They're good. They're good. They don't care about you. Make sure you understand that and you feel it in your bones. They don't care about you at all.
Does any politician care
All of
about
that
us, really?
fundraising,
Fair.
all of that canvassing, all of that hard work on the ground, they can't even get a voting rights bill passed. They're losers.
Trusha Briggs writes in, thank you, Anna, for communicating this momentous injustice and the rage we're all feeling today.
What the fuck?
Yeah, he's making sure not to make any sudden moves. Because, you know, velociraptors, man, they got really good eyesight. That's all I'm saying.
I miss the part where they're supposed to care about you.
Well, they're supposed to, actually, but, you know.
No, they're supposed to care about protecting what is on the books. That's it. That's it. That's all they do. They are not supposed to love you. They are not supposed to cuddle you. They are not supposed to give a fuck about you as an individual. It's
They're
a
supposed to act in the
collective,
best interest of the voting
The
bloc they represent,
people.
but they're not doing that.
not you, the people, the best interest of the collective. I'm sorry, Ho. If you can't keep your fucking legs closed, deal with it. There's consequences to every action.
But not
And
for
if
their
you can't
kids or their
handle it-
mistresses, because they'll just ship those bitches out and say, hey, bitch, I don't want a scandal. Go get a fucking abortion.
Well, yes, they're all fucking hypocrites.
Yeah. So why can't we all just have the same rights as them?
We do.
Do we, though?
Yeah, we do.
How many people got arrested that visited Epstein Island?
Okay, yeah, that's fair. Yeah, that's fair.
No, there's definitely a two-tier law system
Oh,
going
yeah.
on.
It's a
Anybody-
20-tier law system, and they're at the
Anybody
fucking top.
that is working out of DC, yeah, they're playing by different rules. They're
Well,
not
I
supposed to be, but they are.
view it as two-tiered, those who can pay and those who cannot. It's a two-tier. There might be multi-levels to each tier, but
Yeah.
essentially it's those who can pay and those who cannot. But then I also kick in and say, if it's too fucking hard for you to be a decent human being and follow simple, basic fucking law,
Oh, I love this.
then fuck you. If it's
Yeah,
too
that's-
hard for you not to take something that isn't yours or destroy something that isn't yours, fuck you. Consequences.
Yeah, it comes down to personal responsibility, and these motherfuckers, no, there is.
And then you can come up
people
with
do not need to be
excuses.
responsible for their own actions.
Oh,
That's what these fuckers believe.
I didn't have a mom that breastfed me. I don't give a fuck. That's not an excuse to stab your neighbor. I'm sorry.
I've seen your true
Yeah.
face. I don't blame your mom for not breastfeeding you.
And
Whatever.
listen,
I was breastfed
having-
as a child. That's why I'm so well-rounded and have a stunning
Really?
personality.
see,
Really?
I wasn't. So I was a cesarean section too.
No, I just bring up the breastfeeding because a lot of dudes that I've argued with has brought up the fact that they weren't breastfed as babies, and that's the
Get the
excuse
fuck
of
outta
them being
here.
assholes. And I'm like, what? Is that a
Sometimes
thing?
you can just be an asshole because you're an asshole, you know.
Right?
And
Yeah.
But the
Own
point
it
is,
at least.
they always have something to blame for the way that they are instead of just accepting this is who I am and I choose to be a piece of shit and I'm not going to own up to it. It's everyone else's fault. Me, I know who I am and I will own up to it and say, yeah, I'm a cunt. If you don't like it, cross the
Fuck
street.
up.
I don't give a fuck. I am praying that the bus hits you on your way over.
oh my God.
Either way, I don't give a fuck. I'm still living my life. You can cry in the corner about how you weren't breastfed and I don't know, call up your dominatrix so she can whoop your ass later. I don't give a shit. I'm going to live my life. You live yours. If yours interferes with mine, okay, cool. We'll deal with it in the street with our fist. I'm tired of this bullshit crying. Our court
You ain't
system
wrong.
is fucked.
And the court system's not getting any better.
No, because
it's
a
not.
bunch of whiny bitches feel like they can sue for every little fucking
Yeah.
thing, and that's how we get bad law.
Yeah, that and you have district attorneys and judges that
It's a pay to
wanna
play
be-
bullshit.
they want all this. Oh, let's coddle the the 5-time murderer. Well,
Our justice
no.
system
Fuck
is
you.
a total and complete business machine.
Absolutely.
It wasn't meant to be that way, but it has definitely turned into that. And it's
Yeah.
because people aren't paying attention, and those of us that have to vote for our judges in our counties and our city judges and shit, they're not paying attention. They're not doing their research.
Well, again, and I think part of it is because one of the things I kept hearing all last week was the Supreme Court just made new law. No, they didn't. No, they didn't. They didn't make
Okay,
shit.
Roe versus Wade, they totally fucking did.
Well, no,
They repealed it. They
here's
didn't
the
make
thing.
new.
Here's the thing with Roe versus Wade. My entire life, like I said, Roe was decided when I was 3 years old. So I've heard Roe versus Wade my entire fucking life that I can remember. And even back, like I say, 70s, 80s, and 90s,
Gun
even into the
fucks.
mid 2000s, they were saying, even the Democrats were saying, Roe is not an ideal solution to this fucking problem. And we need, if we want abortion to continue to be legal in this country, we need to fix this. And we need to do it through the legislative branch.
No, they
Nothing ever
didn't.
happened. Nothing.
That case should have never gone to the Supreme Court.
Absolutely. I have read it. I have read that fucking decision I don't know how many times. And I forget it within an hour of reading it because it's like I cannot
It
believe
was
the country is willing to go
privacy.
to war over this.
They stretched it to
Yeah.
make it a constitutional question. And that's how they justified making any opinion on it. It's bullshit law. It should have never gone to the Supreme Court. It should have stayed at state level.
Absolutely correct. And the thing is, and they are, they're, they lied. Okay, maybe they lied. I don't know. I don't really give a shit.
Who lied?
But they're pissed off about the 3 justices that Trump nominated. Actually, they have said that every justice since Reagan nominee
I
has
hear it.
lied. And it's like, are you fucking
the
kidding me?
vape.
So, and Alito pointed out that the Planned Parenthood versus Casey was dog shit built on dog shit, is essentially what he said. And he's right.
Yeah.
It has been sent back to the states. Let the states deal with this shit. Now, if you live in a state where they're going to outlaw it, get the fuck out.
Move.
Or if you're a woman, there's birth control. You can keep your legs closed. Figure it out.
If you're a
Again,
dude, you
personal
can wrap
They're
it.
trying to
responsibility.
outlaw going to other states for abortion.
Yeah, okay. And this is something that I think both sides are fucking this whole thing up.
Oh, well, you can blame the insurance companies for that part.
Yeah. Abortion is big business. It
Mhm.
is not just in our country, it is an absolute meat grinder, but it is a worldwide thing. There are organizations, that's all they fucking do
Mhm.
is deal with abortion. We need to get abortion in every goddamn country. We need to set up all the clinics. This is huge. This is huge money. And the thing here in this country, the abortion thing was built on a foundation of eugenics and racism. Can't deny it. The Democrats have been trying to deny that for fucking decades. But for a century, it has been all about eugenics and racism. And the queen bitch that was pushing this from very early on was Margaret Sanger. And she actually felt that the Nazis had done some pretty good things.
She openly stated all this.
They don't want to deal with it.
She was open about her stance on it.
Yeah.
No.
But if there wasn't a demand for it, would it have taken off the way it did? I mean, you can't. I mean, you can say, "Hey,
What
come
caused
get your
the demand?
abortions, free abortions." But if nobody wants them, which you've been in business so long,
What was the appeal to it? What was the push to it, Raman?
you tell me.
Feminism.
Well, hey,
go get your career. Don't worry about having a family. Don't do what he wants. No, you don't need children. You don't want children. Hey, it's cool. You don't need to have protected sex. That's on the dude. It has nothing to do with you. You have zero responsibility. There was a whole cultural shift to make it okay. Because before, women actually felt ashamed about doing such things. Now they're out here flaunting it like, oh, I can't believe you actually carried that baby for full term and you want a family. Oh, that's oppression. I'm sorry. Some of us actually wanted kids. Some of us actually want to be housewives.
Nothing wrong
But
with that.
you're
But
shamed for it now.
let's be honest here. How many people can afford it now, even with 2 salaries? It's not. I mean, I don't mean whatever, man. Fuck it. It's hard. It's fucking
It is
hard.
hard.
You know, you have 2 kids. Maybe you're using condoms. Maybe you're going through some shit, and your birth control fails, and you just can't afford another kid. Just saying. You tell married people to stop fucking.
Irresponsibly, yeah.
Yeah.
You feel that they
Yeah.
can't have a kid.
Absolutely.
don't
Yeah,
be a
I would
fucking
tell a married
retard.
couple, if you can't afford another kid, you can't afford birth control, you can't afford that condom, then don't fuck. It comes back to personal responsibility. If you're gonna fuck, you're gambling every single goddamn time, whether you're using a condom, whether you're using birth control. I got a girlfriend pregnant, she was on birth control. Were we expecting little Johnny Aaron? No, we weren't.
I mean, I feel bad for those that are put in those predicaments, but I'm
Uh-huh.
sorry, and I don't believe in killing innocents.
Yeah.
I totally support the death penalty though, because those people are not fucking innocent, and I don't believe on keeping them on the government dime on my taxpayer money to keep those assholes alive. Murder them. I don't give a fuck. You kill somebody, you rape a child, you're out, homie. You don't get to live. You forfeit your life. Bye.
Actually, you don't forfeit your life. You barely forfeit a few years if you rape a kid. Just, that's another subject.
Yeah, again, we are living in an upside down world, and this is the fucking agenda that the left has been pushing for fucking decades. It's been well over a century they've been pushing this shit.
Holy
They've been
shit,
taking
Nacho.
baby
What
steps,
did
baby
Nacho
steps.
say?
Well, that's what stairs are for.
Stairs are
Yeah.
for.
You know, I mean, if anybody thinks that
You're not
abortion is a
wrong.
new thing, they're wrong. Abortion, yeah, fuck, you can trace abortion all the way back into into Greek
To the cave
mythology.
days.
You can
Yeah.
go in, yeah, exactly.
I'm not
Don't-
totally against abortion. Let me
Oh, no,
state for the record,
yeah,
there are the medical emergencies. Fine. You need to save the mother? Do it. Incest, fine. You need to save the child from her whole body getting wrecked because some uncle couldn't keep his hands off her? Fine. Do it. It's the one
yeah.
you can't use the 1% of abortions to justify all the bullshit that they're spouting off now. I'm sorry, I don't work that way. The minority does not get to fucking rule the world. And the majority are using the minority for their arguments. They're going for the emotional argument, and I don't play that game. Fuck you. Because the majority of these abortions are just a bunch of fucking whores that don't think before they suck and fuck. I'm sorry. And same with dudes. It's not all on the chick.
Yeah, thank you.
And for the chicks that want to corner a guy, and then the guy's not playing along, and they're like, okay, well, I'm gonna abort the kid. No, you whatever. There's so many sides to this argument, and I have strong opinions about it. It sucks for the incest ones. It sucks for the medical induced abortions. It sucks for the rapes. I'm not talking about them.
And that's where I think the Republicans and the right are wrong in all this, because they have mentioned we're not going to allow for incest. We're not. I'd be the last person to say a rape victim needs to carry her rapist baby. I'm the last motherfucker to say it.
I applaud the rape victims that carry full term and
Yeah.
put their babies up for adoption. Good on you, because I don't know if I have the mental ability to do it. I would try. I would definitely try, because I personally would never abort a baby. I wouldn't. Even in a medical emergency, if the doc said we have to abort this baby, I'd be like, let me die. The husband can raise the kid. Just let me fucking die. That's how I view it. Like, these are innocent beings. They didn't ask to be put in this position at all. They didn't ask for mama to be a whore, looking for her next crack daddy. I don't know.
Yeah,
It's a touchy subject, but
it is. And it's a subject that I don't think we've ever talked about it on the stream more than maybe just one article, and then we fucking move on as quick as we can because this is one subject that everybody's got. I've never met anybody that does not have an opinion one way or the other when it comes to abortion. And my opinion has evolved over the years. From the time this wasn't something that my parents ever talked to me about. This is something that I formed on my own going through listening to fucking politicians go to war, the health classes in school. Um, it has evolved from the time I was a teenager to where I am today.
Well, my stance has changed in just the last 10 years because I actually looked at the numbers. Because I was like, oh, well, not essentially her body, her choice, but I was thinking the majority of abortions were due to rape, incest, and medical issues. And that wasn't the
No,
case once I
that's not the
finally
case
sat
at
down
all.
and looked at it. But that's how it's presented.
I know.
And that's always the go-to argument on why this is okay. Well, when I actually sat down, looked at the numbers, I was like, what? No, fuck this. This is not what was presented to me at all. And then I started looking into how much of our tax money is going to it, how predominant Planned Parenthood is in so many different issues. I'm like, no, fuck this. This is a business instead of healthcare as they like to present it. I went deep dive on this shit. Like, that's the first time I ever went into what I would consider to be a conspiracy because I didn't pay attention.
And
there's
it's
always
not a subject.
There's always an exception to the rule, always. And that's why I allow the medical, the incest, and even rape.
Incest victims don't have rights. I mean, if you've got a crying 14-year-old whose mom says, no, she wasn't raped, she was a whore because her cousin, who's 20 years older than her, decided she was too pretty to be left alone. I don't know, man.
And again, I wouldn't ask that child to carry that baby. Okay? Like Becca said, there are exceptions to the rule. But the rule right now is it's being used as birth control. I went and looked the numbers up for last year, and it was 875,000 abortions were performed in this country. That was up 39,000 from the year before. Now, I want you to think about that. We were in a pandemic where everybody was fucking locked down. Elective surgeries were shut down, and they still performed 875,000 abortions.
Cancer treatment was shut down. My mom lost her job because the cancer doctors that she worked for had to stop working. And she lost her job because she didn't have any reports to type up. They shut down cancer clinics in Houston because of the pandemic.
I mean, people died because they couldn't get. Yeah, people were dying because they couldn't get the medical care that they needed. They couldn't get diagnosed.
You could still get an abortion, though.
But yeah, you could still get an abortion. And I'm sorry, but that's fucked up. That is backwards. And like I said, my opinion has always been at conception that that's a lie. Done. End of story. But I'm also not naive enough to not accept that there are exceptions to the rule. But when I really
I'll be back.
I watched, my opinion changed as I started seeing my friends having kids. And my opinion was locked in cement the first time I heard Moo's heartbeat. Right there. It was like, wow. All right. And I started looking at it again and started reading, and again, ever-evolving opinion. I don't think the right's handling this well. I don't think the left's handling this well.
I don't think anyone is.
No.
None of our paid employees are doing what they're paid to do.
And that's the thing.
In all
aspects. We keep forgetting that there are employees.
I'm not. That's all I refer to them as.
I know.
They don't act like it, though.
Because we put them on this pedestal like they're fucking rock stars and Hollywood elites and it's bullshit.
The whole system needs to be torn down. You know, this is the kind of fucking atmosphere where where your leaders are dragged out the streets and shot and there's a revolution. That's all. I'm not saying to do it. I'm just saying
That's
it could
the
happen.
atmosphere.
Yeah. But, you know, because, you know, communist countries, that's how it starts. And we're living in one. Everybody likes
Yeah.
to say, you know.
Yeah, I used to think I rate every fucking Monday. I rate Becca for doing the show on communism.
Zuka, she's not a doctor. She's a transcriptionist, a medical transcriptionist.
Because I had forgotten how insidious communism and socialism are. But that's where the left wants to take us. They
Sure.
absolutely want to take us down that fucking road.
She also has contracts with doctors all over the nation because it's all internet based, so she wouldn't have to move to do her job. Just saying.
Yeah,
Okay,
medical
go on.
transcriptionists can work from anywhere.
Yeah.
Dated one for a few years. They absolutely want to take us down the socialism road. Some of them want to see communism, and some of these motherfuckers, like the Young Turks, they want rulers.
They just want
But
chaos.
they want their rulers.
Yeah.
And
Well-
the problem with this country is the majority of, I will say, the last 2 generations, I would even say 3, are fucking idiots when it comes to what this country started out as.
They're not
don't
idiots.
understand.
They don't fucking care. They're in it for themselves.
No, they were never taught what fucking liberty is, what freedom is. They're not taught that shit in school.
Look at what their net value was before they went in office and what they came out as. And it's not ignorance. They just don't fucking care.
Right, but the people keep electing them because they think this is how things are supposed to be. They weren't taught. This is not what the founders envisioned.
Well,
By design, they're purposely not taught things.
They
My
have
friend Salma.
absolutely wrecked the education system.
Oh, yeah,
because
it's
it
fucking
gets
destroyed.
them where they want to be. It is producing little worker drones. The little
Exactly.
worker drones don't know that they can stand up and say, "Hey, fuck right off. This is bullshit. I ain't
Well,
gonna
I
stand
mean,
for it."
let's face it. Look at the mule situation where I really believe Donald Trump was elected. He was changing things. People didn't like that. So next election, all of a sudden in the middle of the night, we have like 1 billion votes coming in after the polls were closed. And everything he did got turned back. So are we really free to elect who we want? I mean, if you can unelect a president.
Listen, 2020's done. We need to be focused on the future because
We
they
need to make sure
certainly
it doesn't happen again.
You're right, but we need to be, and I'll be honest, Donald Trump is not the end all be all. He is not the answer that the right has been looking
I
for.
never said he was.
Donald Trump.
Yeah, if he wanted to get reelected, he could have done it really easy. He could have drained the swamp like he fucking said. He could have built that fucking wall. And the Republicans, he should have buried every goddamn Republican that came out against him. He should have buried every single one of them that fought the wall, that fought the infrastructure that he wanted. He should have buried every fucking one of them.
And if he couldn't
and
bury
got
him, he
them
should
out
have
of
named
office. But exactly. And he didn't. Once he got in there, he started to see how the game was played. Now, I will, to his credit, say that he would step up occasionally and say, no, this ain't right. But for the most part, he played the fucking game. And when you play the fucking game, you can't sit there and whine and cry when you ain't the president the next morning. He could have done, if he had done everything that he had said, or at least tried, and outed every motherfucker that went up against him, he would have won the election. Hands down. Joe Biden wouldn't have stood a fucking chance against Donald Trump.
I think he did win the election. Just saying.
Again, it doesn't matter at this point.
Right.
At this point, no.
So, and if the right wants to win again, because the right is fighting an uphill battle. And again, I think the Republicans, the fact that I'm still registered as a Republican, the only reason I'm registered is because here in California, the fucking laws, if you want to vote in the fucking primary, you've got to be one of the 2 major parties. And it's getting to the point here in California, it's just a joke. I mean,
Mhm.
they ran Kamala Harris unopposed. The Republicans didn't put anybody up against that bitch. Dianne Feinstein, she ran against a more progressive Democrat. So the Republicans have looked at California, and I keep warning Becca and y'all in Texas, pay attention, because once the Republicans start to feel a stress and a pushback, they bail. They leave.
We were paying attention. You know what happened? Trump happened. He came in here and fucking backed Abbott. And then
Yeah.
all the little bad sheep fucking went with
Meh.
it.
Sorry.
Fucking Trump. And this is another thing I have a problem with. These federal fucking politicians stepping into states
Yeah.
and backing whoever's on our ballots. Back the fuck up. They're doing that because they are sitting here grooming our state politicians for the federal level, and fuck you. Because now I'm stuck with fucking Abbott again. I'm really pissed off about
Sorry.
that shit. West should have been the one to go. Abbott is
Plenty
a
of room
piece
here in
of
Florida,
shit.
Becca. Just saying.
Abbott is a piece of shit. Oh, but he's got an R behind his name. Yeah, I'll put an R behind his fucking ass. How about that? Talking about politicians over here fucking our laws. Fuck
Well,
that
you
dude.
heard it here, folks. When it happens, we will start the GoFundMe for her bail money, and the links will be posted.
I know a lot of good attorneys that might rep me for free. I don't know.
I don't know.
It's all that networking I do.
You're kind of
Well-
lippy, young lady.
Look, I'm just saying, Abbott is a piece of shit, and he should not be our governor again. How the fuck is this happening?
And you're right. They're grooming the state
I
politicians.
mean, look at how everybody's so quick to say DeSantis should run for president. No, fuck you.
No,
Let
we need
him
him here.
be the Florida governor. The states are so much more important than our federal government. I'm sorry, it's just a fact. Because look at all the bullshit happening in the states. Look at California, they're fucked.
Oh,
The
yeah.
Republicans abandoned them. Look at
Huge
Johnny,
backfire.
he's suffering. Because everybody was focused on presidential elections and oh my gosh, the Senate and Congress. Oh, blah, 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 blah.
But Sacco's
you.
developing a stutter.
Yeah, sis, I was born and raised in California, and don't think the wife and I haven't talked about moving. We have.
Dude,
We
state
absolutely
level
have.
has more effect on your day-to-day lives than a federal level.
Yeah, and
does.
that's the problem here in California. Again, but they bailed. They fucking bailed.
They did bail.
And they ain't
saw the
coming
sinking
back.
ship. They saw the sinking
So,
ship.
and there are like both communities that we have our houses in. Out in the desert, very conservative community. Up here in the mountains, very conservative. Orange County, conservative. They call my old hometown in Huntington Beach the KKK capital of California. You know why? Because those motherfuckers will go out there and protest the BLM riots. They don't want their shit ripped up. But because they don't want their shit ripped up, they're called racist and white supremacists and all this bullshit. I grew up in that fucking town for 15 years. I have watched it explode. It's an absolutely beautiful place. And the people
Used to
are
be.
fucking awesome. No, Huntington Beach is still, no. It is still a beautiful place to go. Now you start talking like Venice Beach, because that's LA County there, baby. I watched Venice Beach. Venice Beach was a place that you went to watch the freak show, man. You wanted to see some freaky shit, you went to Venice Beach. But it was still clean. Now you've got Venice Beach last year was complaining because they were having all these goddamn fires breaking out because the homeless people, their shit, they just set fires and their shit starts burning up.
Yep.
They got shit all over the goddamn bike paths, and you know, it went from a freak show to fucking absolute sewer. And until we are given no options, no, I'm staying. This is where I was born and raised. I fucking love California. I am an hour away from the beach. It's awesome. I can go skiing in the morning and be sitting on the beach in the afternoon. It's absolutely fantastic. But the politicians here in this state, Jesus Christ. You know, when the abortion thing, the thing with the abortion, I was hearing, we do not want to kill fully formed babies. Well, bullshit. You do.
Yeah, I don't agree with that shit. Fuck that.
I listened to New York debate a
Mhm.
fucking bill where they were talking about severing the brainstem of a child in the process of being born. So long as it hadn't taken its first breath, that wasn't a baby yet. No, fuck you. It is. And of course, we saw Blackface Northam talking about just leaving the baby there to die if the mother so chooses. That's the way it should be. Well, here in California, a couple weeks ago, there was a debate. And this is some of the crazy shit California does. What they do is they'll pass a bill, say on infrastructure or the roads. They'll pass that shit. And then they'll go back, they'll strip out all the language in that goddamn bill and replace it with an entirely new bill.
Is this after it's been passed? Because I don't think that's legal.
Uh-huh. Yes.
How is that even legal? I mean, I don't doubt it's happening because, you know.
California. Well, luckily, the talk radio got a hold of what they were debating up in Sacramento because they were debating how long after the birth of a child a mother could kill her baby and not be charged. Was it a day, a week, a month?
28 days they were going for, weren't they?
Yeah, 30 days. And luckily, talk radio, because talk radio out here in California is still a thing, and they absolutely lost their shit. Because they were saying, how the fuck? And it's that same guy, it's that same transsexual LGBT motherfucker that puts this shit out there, that wants to sit there and say teenagers should be able to have sex with adults so long as they consent.
That's not a trans, that's a pedo under disguise.
Right. But that's what this motherfucker pushes.
I know.
So
okay, so you're gonna make me share this shit, and I don't want to fucking do this. No, because it's disgusting. I gotta go find it again because I lost it because I was screaming and I punched my keyboard and it closed out.
Well, the fact that I was sitting here listening to, and I've got the Young Turks tonight and a few of the other people that are connected with them, but I saw the same shit on CNN. I saw the same shit on MSNBC, every goddamn newspaper that I went to, I went to the left, the right, the middle. The left absolutely lost their shit last week. And the shit that they were saying, the Republicans, they want to take away interracial marriage. And I'm like, fuck, that hadn't been a thing in I don't know how long. I haven't heard anybody bitch about interracial marriage since I think the late 70s.
I'll be right back. I have to take care of the dog.
Now, maybe in the deep south, that is still a thing. I don't know, but I don't even think in the deep south that is a thing now.
Wait, what's still a thing? I'm sorry?
Interracial marriage. The Republicans, that's
shit down here.
Yeah, right. Here in California, it was really never a thing.
No.
At least while I was growing up. Maybe back in the 60s, I don't know, but I was 70s, 80s growing up. And it wasn't, I mean, my closest friend is product of mixed marriage. It just wasn't a thing. The fact that gay rights started here shouldn't surprise anybody because hardly anybody gave a fuck. We had too many other things we were worried about, to be honest.
Oh, wow. I can't.
So to hear this shit that they're going to take away birth control, they're going to fucking outlaw interracial marriage, they're going to outlaw being gay.
Gay marriage.
I'm like, get the fuck out of here.
Nobody wants to stop you from
and let's be honest. California voted twice against gay marriage in the late 90s and early 2000s, or actually late 2000s. Both times voted against that shit. That's California.
Yeah, that was kind of weird to me.
No, California is no different than, well, okay, it is.
No, I don't mean that. I mean, like, who fucking cares?
It wasn't so much that anybody gives a fuck. Look, I was right there saying, hey, man, the gay people want to be as miserable as my ass, my married ass. Fucking come on. But it's between a man and a woman. You wanna call it something different. You want it to be something different, by all means. But they deserve the same rights. Absolutely. Absolutely. I don't give a fuck. I really don't. But marriage was always sold to me as a man and a woman. That's it. You want 2 men, you want 2 women, they call it something else. But that wasn't good enough. And I'll be honest, out here in California, most of the gay people were so far beyond it. Shit, they were already going to Vegas and getting married in Vegas. Now, was it legally binding? No. Did the state have to recognize it? No. But they were still doing it. They wanted to be as miserable as every other married couple on the face of the planet. And yes, I'm joking about being miserable. Really. Kessa, if you're listening, hi.
Poor Kessa. I don't know, man.
But it was just call it something different. If you had called it something different here in California, it would have won overwhelmingly. But and here's the other thing that California loves to do: they'll put it on the ballot. But if you don't vote the way that the Democrats want you to vote, well, shit, they're going to take it to court. Then the voters have no right.
Oh, found it.
You know, uh, we went through a thing. I want to say late 90s, maybe 2000. The state put it on the ballot. Do we want to pay for illegal immigrants' children, education, medical, all that shit? California said, fuck you, no. We ain't paying for that shit. They want to go to school here in this country, illegal or not, they need to be able to speak the fucking language.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck you. You need to integrate yourselves into our culture. Does that mean you can't keep your culture? No, but you got to integrate into ours.
You just learn the fucking language. Oh, and stop trying to cut off women's heads in the street.
Yeah.
We don't like that.
So we voted against that shit. We were like, nah, we got problem. We already had a fucking deficit. So we voted, and nobody was really surprised that nobody wanted to pay for illegal children. Nobody was really surprised. But the state, the very next morning, went, we're taking it to court.
Yeah.
Well, then why the fuck do you put it on the ballot, you pieces of shit? Why? Why are we wasting our time learning about this so we can vote on it intelligently just so you can say, fuck you? Your vote means dick. And that's what's
Maybe.
happening right now with this country. Keep telling you motherfuckers, pay attention to California, because this is what Washington, D.C. wants
That's the
in
test
all
ground.
50 states. They want to dictate to you what is right and wrong.
Where'd Becca go? I don't feel safe.
Well, her.
You don't.
She's
You
gone.
might
I
not
have
want to
a
click that
video.
link.
Okay.
Just saying. You might not want to. I mean, you might, but I wouldn't.
I probably already read it wrong.
You probably have. But I think it's very telling when I did a search in Google, it didn't pop up at all.
All right, give me a second here.
I've been saying these trans are not trans.
We ain't touching that one.
I didn't think you would.
No.
I'm amazed it's only 25 years.
Yeah. Yeah. No,
They do not
I don't
have
like.
jail limits for this kind of shit.
Yeah, you're wrong. You're not wrong. No, she should be wood chipper all the way.
He. You know it's a he.
Bullshit. Okay. Yeah, you ain't wrong. No, because it's got a kid involved.
Yeah.
And we try to avoid that shit over here.
This is why I never leave my. Well, I mean, it's his own kid, but I don't leave my kids alone.
No, I get it. Shit, I
Fuck.
think I have a video.
Ruined my night.
I told you last night it was gonna be serious.
No, what I read ruined my night.
Mm.
You know, no.
Yeah, no, I got it. Well, here, while we're waiting, I read this morning and I was like, God damn it. This was over on, what is that website I go to? Bounding into comics. So I went and I found a shorter version. So did you hear about the new Star Trek show?
Oh, please God, no, not another one. Fuck. The definition of
I'm not
insanity
even.
is to keep trying even though it isn't gonna fucking work.
I'm not even sure I've heard about this one, but the new
Oh, I
Star
saw the
Trek show.
headline and fucking got
Totally.
out of that.
Yeah. No, we're gonna watch the video.
No, we're not.
Yes, we are.
Tell me you weren't thinking of the big fucking fake blonde hair and all that fucking eye makeup. Come on, don't tell me you weren't seeing Tammy there.
All right, give me a second, Zuko. I'll jump back there in a second. Yeah, I'm done. I didn't look. January 6th to me was a fucking.
It was a joke.
eh,
Except for poor
Listen.
Ashley getting murdered by the cops. I mean, it was a joke.
Yeah,
All one of them.
everybody that saw January 6th coming said stay away, and if you do go, don't fuck around. Go there, yell your little slogans, but don't do anything stupid.
Just go put that away.
This
please.
is why
Get
people
out,
were
get out.
saying don't go, because we knew they were gonna fucking spin anything that happened, and they absolutely have.
It was all just bait. People were dumb and took the bait.
Was it an insurrection? No. Was it a bunch of
Hell
stupid
no.
fuckers? Yes.
You
It
know
was
what
just a
the
bunch of people
insurrection?
hanging out and walking around. I mean, fuck.
It was the summer of love. That was the insurrection.
Yeah, really.
Declaring U.S.
Mostly
land as your
peaceful.
own.
Mostly peaceful protesting with fires.
Yeah, I every time they say
Kumbaya
insurrection, I'm like, the Capitol, they
BLM.
didn't burn a goddamn thing. Fucking picture wasn't even knocked off the goddamn walls.
They were just
But
hanging
they
out,
wanna
taking
compare it-
pictures and tweeting like a bunch
Yeah.
of retards.
But they want to compare it to the BLM riots that we watched. Fucking go watch Portland.
Oh
for
no,
a
they don't
year.
call those riots. Those were
No,
peaceful.
they were riots. I don't give a shit what they
Well,
call
yeah,
them.
we know
Becca-
that.
Becca and I were in there watching every goddamn night and then burn that fucking city down.
I can't do this.
You know, as a matter of fact, I think we saw Kenosha live, or right after it
Yeah.
happened. We were on one of our riot websites, and they flipped to Kenosha, and it was like, okay. And we woke up the next morning going, how the fuck did this get spun into a white supremacist, murdering a bunch of people? Well, he wasn't a white supremacist, and he didn't kill anybody of color, so fuck you.
Are we talking about Kyle? I had to go hug my
Uh-huh.
son.
Yeah.
That sweet boy.
Oh, god damn it, Moo.
Hi, Mo. Tell him hi.
Okay.
What is little Moo doing? What's our precious Moo doing?
You're not gonna be happy with him.
What did he do? Come on now, he's just a boy.
I don't think you're gonna agree with this after you see it.
Oh no. Oh, I've seen that mirror. Ah! No, you didn't wait on Becca. That's not right.
What is
Becca's
this?
here. Moo sent this to us.
Boo!
Not
Damn
to
it!
me. Turn it up louder. We need to make it louder.
Oh fuck!
I think I sent that. Oh, I sent that to him yesterday. My bad. There you go. And no, we're not going to watch it.
Thank goodness. In my mind, he was already exploding a million times.
Hello?
Hello?
Did something happen?
Yeah.
Nothing.
What happened?
Nothing happened. Nothing.
Everything happened.
What'd I miss?
I blew your mind.
We were gonna watch a music video. What happened?
I turned it off.
Why?
It was the furries singing 500 miles.
Problem?
It's not the
Furries
stream for that.
singing.
Problem?
This isn't the stream for it. That was
Becca,
last
what's
night.
wrong? What's wrong, Becca? You sound sad. You need a hug.
No, I don't.
Come
I
over
don't want
here
you
and
to
let Mama Fur Baby give you a nice
No,
big hug.
fuck you, Roman, with your mama fur baby. What the fuck? I'm so fucking creeped out right now.
I
Hi,
love
Goat
you, Becca.
Man.
Just let it
You do
happen.
not. You do not.
Just let it happen.
No. If I
Okay,
let it
have you
happen every
guys-
time someone told me to, I would have 20 kids by now.
You know what? I need to mail little one some fucking fox ears for her birthday.
I was going to tell you how you could really sell her on it, but I realized that would have been a mistake.
Yeah, it would have been a mistake. So don't tell me that this shit wasn't locked and loaded, because the day of that shit getting leaked, this is the commercial that was playing on every fucking video I watched on YouTube.
Hey, when you say leaked, you're using air quotes, right?
Yes.
Intentionally put out to the public.
Someone's gonna have to take the fall for that shit.
Yeah, we have that.
They're
video too.
blaming a conservative clerk.
Uh-huh.
Of course they are.
Yeah, because they want to make sure that the Supreme Court is locked in. And I like Clarence Thomas. Hey, you ain't gonna bully us. They're gonna do whatever the fuck they want to do.
Why would a conservative leak this? It makes no fucking sense.
Right?
To lock in the votes. That was the mentality, and I'm like,
People are so fucking
I ain't
stupid.
seeing that shit. No, this I firmly believe it was dropped by one of the leftist twats.
Yeah,
All
of course it
right.
was.
You know, they saw this and they went, oh fuck.
We got a
Well,
new judge, and all of a sudden something's leaked. What?
Yeah. The same judge that can't. Now, this is the other thing I want to point out with the hypocrisy of all this bullshit. Leading up to this day, I kept being told that men can have children. I kept being told that men can have have their period. I was told by a Supreme Court justice nominee that she could not define what a fucking woman was because she was not a biologist. But the second this thing dropped, they sure as fuck knew what a woman was that day.
You have no citizenship. You don't have a vagina.
It took them
The
about
hell
4
you
or
say?
5 days to restructure their argument to bring birthing people back in and getting the woman word out. Unfucking real.
They changed the language of some proposal too.
Men have vaginas too, you know, and women have penises. So this is
No.
all okay,
Okay, well, let
No.
me kick all those men in the vagina.
right?
I want to feel my
You're
toes
gonna-
go
you're gonna-
into her.
Ah. You're gonna
I
use
want to
the
kick
glass
some of those
rod on
women
them
in the
too?
balls. Or ball is, you know,
Come
some
on, to
people.
defend our rights. GOP
Gotta be
endorsed Senator.
inclusive.
The GOP's reaction to the SCOTUS leak of the draft opinion that would overturn Roe v. Wade has been fascinating. For one, they've decided to focus squarely on the fact that the leak happened, and they're threatening all sorts of legal action against the individual who.
Okay.
Which is entirely right. Because you're
Yeah,
not supposed
it
to do
should have
that
been
shit.
mentioned. But
Okay.
that wasn't what they were all talking about, at least that I saw.
Th-
Did they mention it? Yes.
Do they realize that this is just a draft and it's not
Well, yeah, that's another thing.
official,
Nothing has changed.
and
Nothing.
that this wasn't
Yeah.
leaked? It was intentionally put out.
People are stupid.
Yeah. Yeah. It blows my mind. To them, the fucking world is burning right now. And it's like, nothing has fucking changed yet.
Anna, you're dumb, but I would find you sucking on a few of my dildos. My DMs are open.
I
Let's see
would.
how it
I don't
goes.
have enough condoms to cover them, and I don't want fucking chlamydia.
Dude, I never said I would use them again. I just want to see her
Well, then
suck
what's
on
the
them. Just
God.
for fun,
Yeah.
entertainment, free entertainment. Anna, I know you're free, girl. You're free. Do I need to contact Chunky Monkey to release you from that cage? I'll do it.
I don't know. He looked pretty scared in that last stream he did. I don't think he's the one. I don't think she's the one in the cage. I'm just saying. You heard her screaming, and he's just like, just gonna be quiet now and wait for 10.
Look, she was told that anytime there's a camera around, she has to perform.
I
And
don't
she
hear
does her
that look
job
like
well.
I'm just gonna lie back and think la, 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 until it's over. I'm just saying, man. He didn't look right.
You do know we're talking about the TYT.
What?
You know what they're named for, right? Like, you really think Chunk believes in women's rights? Have you heard the past articles that he fucking wrote? Use
I don't
them and
think these two
abuse
believe
them.
in anything. I don't think
Yeah,
they
I'm
believe
actually
For
kind of
fuck's
at
sake,
that
he
point.
talked about fucking animals.
Oh, come on. You know he wasn't just talking. Come
Well,
on.
no, but okay, he openly discussed the
That
topic of
wasn't a discussion.
bestiality.
That was his game plan.
I mean, I'm pretty sure the whole time he was talking about it, Anna's horse face was in his mind. That's why he mentioned a horse.
I'm not gonna disagree.
who decided to leak this. And of course, for now, we don't know who it is. And we don't even know the political
Yeah,
leanings
moving
of
the
the
fuck on.
likely
Are we,
clerk
though?
who leaked this draft opinion.
Becca's
But
finally
I do want
having
to
a
talk
good
about what
time.
Republicans are saying, starting with a few tweets here. Megyn Kelly, for instance, says the pathetic, spineless leak of a draft SCOTUS opinion has the feel of something a sad little woke, and woke is their favorite word. That's all they've got. The right wing, it's like they pleasure themselves
not
to the
all
word
we
woke
have.
day in, day out.
Woke is not the only word we have, but that seems to be the one that triggers you the most. So it continues to be used.
You guys are losers. Find a new word. It's pathetic. But let me go back to it. Let's read more from this
You're triggered.
person. Woke 20-something-year-old would do. The kind of person who thinks their personal agenda is more important. Whoever did it should lose their law license. So not concerned at all about the women who are likely gonna die because they're so desperate that they'll take a wire coat hanger and jam it up their uterus to give themselves an abortion. No concern about that. Megyn Kelly's worried about the leaker, who by the way might also be a conservative, which we'll get to in just a second. Ben Shapiro as well, Ben Shapiro. Who would Ben Shapiro be if it weren't for the culture wars? Who would Ben Shapiro? Would Ben Shapiro talk about how much he hates unions? Something that his own audience actually went against him on? He doesn't want to talk about that, so he wants to talk about culture wars. Let's hear what he has to say about the consequences for this leaker. There's little question
really
that this
wanna
leak
hear
is
what he
designed
has
to
to
create
say,
threat to the
sweetheart?
life and limb of any justice who signs onto the majority opinion. Really, is there really little question? We don't even know who this person is. Prosecution to the full extent of the law, he says. Well, even if we find out who the leaker is, turns out that he or she, whoever this person is, didn't actually do anything illegal. And I'll get to that in a second, but before I do, real quick,
What?
who's aiding and abetting this narrative?
Wait, did they say it wasn't illegal to leak that? It's totally fucking illegal. Well, they can get fired. It's a fireable offense at least, but
They can be charged.
yeah.
And they would definitely go before an ethics community or committee and lose their law license if they have one.
Yeah.
Yeah, but is the DOJ ever going to investigate this?
No, they are
I
too
mean,
busy
legitimately.
protecting
Conservative, they will.
Hunter. They are too busy protecting Hunter
Mhm.
and all his sextapades.
Yeah, so we're back to the two-tier system here.
Yeah.
Because the Democrats are happy it was dropped. They ain't going to investigate
And this
shit.
fake outrage that she's presenting right now is quite entertaining. This is why, oh my gosh, monster purple dildo Anna. It has her name all over it.
It's really purple, Becca. Don't tell me it's purple.
Dude, it even has balls on it. And it's suctioned to whatever flat surface.
I
your
know
heart
it. It
desires.
has a suction cup.
Yeah, it
Mine's
does.
purple, and now I'm feeling horrible.
Look, I'm just saying. I can
Why
prelude
did
it.
it have to be
too.
purple?
I'm thinking Anna doesn't know that
Purple is
spit
the
isn't
popular
lube.
color.
I'm just saying.
Pink is number one, then purple, and then you have the other stuff. It's not the night for that kind of stream. Please continue. I apologize.
Could be. Just saying.
Yeah, we may end
Sure, there's
up
some
in
Milo
the
we haven't
Discord
watched
voice
yet.
chat. We may end up
Eagle.
in the Discord voice chat tonight doing a chatterbait run because we
Yeah.
need to purge our system of this shit.
Eagle, purple people eater, spot on.
Oh my god.
Right? Straight Sis Mel? Watching her fucking lose it is so entertaining to me. Today I told Chunk to never stop being him because I'm laughing so hard at him right now.
Oh, I absolutely loved him on Twitter. It was like, please keep talking. Keep talking, you fucking cow.
Oh my gosh. The fucking free entertainment that we get from these morons. But on the
I
other
can't watch
side
him
of
for
this coin, they actually have some influence over the dumbasses in
Mhm.
our society. So,
Yeah, we're gonna get to the one that upsets me the most, and that's Hassan, because that motherfucker, he's got a lot of young people, and they do too. The Young Turks, all these motherfuckers have a bunch of young dumb people that follow them religiously and believe every goddamn word that comes out of their mouth because they're too fucking stupid.
You didn't see the Lindsey Graham video today?
Oh my god.
No.
The fucking war hawk.
narrative as if this is the most
Can I ask y'all a question?
Hmm.
Something dropped yesterday, and I'm like, and it's been a news report just about every week since the Ukraine-Russia thing started. But I noticed a lot of people seem to be visiting the Ukraine right now with not a care in the fucking world.
Uh-huh.
Jill Biden just visited there this weekend. And I'm like,
Oh, we're giving them more money too.
yeah, I know. But, I'm noticing actors,
Well, yeah, they need their photo shoot.
politicians. Pelosi was there last week. They're just flying into a war zone. It's all good. It's all
Won't
good.
visit our southern border though.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Motherfuckers.
Because that's a real
important part
issue.
Fucking racist, Becca.
of the story. This is the most important angle. The New York Times. Let's take a look at a screenshot of their front page today. Chief Justice calls leak an egregious breach of trust. Who cares? Supreme Court confirms leak, says road draft is not final. It's all about the leak. It's all about the leak. It's like, hey, how many women are going to die as a result of this? How many Republicans are pretending to care about the life of a zygote when you have children literally dying on our streets in America today because of their austerity measures? How about that, New York Times?
Baltimore's a separate issue.
Following whatever framing the right wing wants to spout, but they can't help themselves. The right wing rules this country.
So I saw a tweet from a former journalist today saying when she worked.
Wait a minute. Y'all have 90% of the fucking media in this country, and it's the right that's ruling it? Fuck you. Let's see. If the right was ruling it, I don't think Trump would be sitting in Florida right now. Just gonna say. I don't think they would have lost the Senate. Just saying. Don't think they would have lost the House. Just saying. Give me the shit that the right fucking rules everything. They don't. The right are a bunch of spineless cunts, just like the Democrats are. It's the same goddamn party. They're all in it. These are motherfuckers that are career politicians. That's all they give a shit about. And Rahman was right in what she said earlier in the show. Go look at what they were worth before they took office and look at them now. Every single one of them motherfuckers. I have never heard of a representative or a senator filing for bankruptcy. Ever. Not saying it hasn't happened, but I haven't heard about it in the last 2 or 3 decades. Because these motherfuckers, they're making bank. And this is not what the fucking founding fathers envisioned when they set up our government. They did not envision career politicians. You know why? Because those motherfuckers had jobs back in the day.
They were hunting and then the militia and doing shit and trapping and
They had farms and law practices and medical practices that they had to go home and take care of. They didn't have time to sit in Washington 9 months out of the year stroking each other's dicks.
We're really kink shaming tonight.
Yeah, if you're gay, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
In a mainstream media organization, they were deathly afraid of covering abortion because they were all on pins and needles about not offending Republicans.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
How about you just do your job and you report the truth and you report facts and let them lie wherever they are? The mainstream media has been nervous about offending Republicans ever since Republicans said black people are inferior to us.
Yeah, mainstream media is full of little bitches.
Yeah,
terrified of the right wing, terrified. Keep cowering.
Yeah.
Great, hard-hitting journalism you got there.
And I'm referring to civil rights era, and it is literal. Back then, the right wing was very frank and honest, and now they're almost back to that era where they said, yeah, black people are not as good as white people, they're inferior. And if you report in the New York Times that they're equal to us.
No, that's not, no. You can fuck right off. You can sit there and try to flip this fucking history around. You can't do it. I'm sorry. There are too many people that know that the fucking Democrats did not change parties. They did not switch parties. It's crock of shit. Go back. Lady Bird Johnson. Go and listen to some of the shit. There are recordings out there of her talking about how her husband had to threaten every goddamn Democratic senator with their black girlfriends to vote for the Civil Rights Act. Don't you put this shit on the Republicans, because the Republicans are the ones that got to pass.
But
So don't sit there and fucking tell me that the Republicans are the ones, they're the racists. No, it was the Deep South Democrats. Fuck you. Did they switch parties? No. You had Hillary Clinton go to the funeral of a fucking KKK dragon. Grand Dragon or Grand Wizard, whatever the fuck they're called. Don't fucking tell me this.
Oh boy.
Sorry.
But Johnny, poor kids are almost as smart as white kids.
Daddy
This
was
is the-
yelling and I got hot.
Back off.
This
You're
is
not
when we
allowed to
get
do
yeeted
that.
from the stream.
I think I just threw up in my mouth.
What's wrong, Daddy?
What's wrong? Daddy, don't yell.
Well, then you're being biased against the right wing. Biased because we feel that these human beings are inferior to us. You're being deeply offensive to us. And this whole country for this whole year.
Yeah, because all you motherfuckers in the media are unbiased towards the right wing. The fuck out of my face.
And we talked about it last on yesterday's show, even before the Roe decision came out. It's everything's structured around not offending Christian right-wing men because they're in power, so everybody's kissing their ass. That historically, right? And we still have PTSD from that. So the media, Democrats, all they ever do is
Who has PTSD?
take away the rights of all women to control their own bodies. They said,
What, did he see an empty box of ice cream and it gave him PTSD? What the fuck? I'm sorry, I'm eating an ice cream cone, so then I don't have to talk. So I'm just like talking about abortion. Nope, not gonna do it. Gonna sit here and eat my ice cream and shove it in my mouth.
Well, we're talking about abortion. When the fuck does personal responsibility come into any of these conversations?
We're off that topic now.
No, we're not.
Yes,
See,
we
it says
are.
right at the bottom. GOP flips out over SCOTUS leak, but quiet on abortion rights.
We're talking about the leak now.
Okay.
big government to snatch your bodies up and say you are not allowed to make a decision about what grows inside of you. And we're not.
Yeah, Becca. You need to get your mind out of the gutter, you dirty hoe.
What?
What does Becca
Like,
have to do with this?
I don't want fucking bacteria growing in me, but here I am. I'm kidding. Every dude just went. "Bleh."
That's
You're
why
nuts.
you don't let Anna borrow your dildos, Becca.
Look,
telling you.
she's not gonna borrow them. She can have them. I don't want them back. I just want to watch her ugly ass fucking suck on one. That's all. And then
I'm
all
saying
of a sudden,
vapors.
I will say, "Oh, look, you're not a waste of life. You actually provide a purpose."
Someone get
Thank
this
you,
girl a medical
OnlyFans.
class. Becca, air contamination is a thing. I'm just saying, droplets.
It's fine. It's fine.
Really
I'm not
isn't.
getting contaminated. It's not going in my mouth.
Ramen, you took me back to my young teenage years.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know if I like this.
Where
Not
a buddy
sure
of
where this
mine,
is going.
a couple of buddies of mine went out to pick up beer, and they ended up coming home with these two girls.
Oh no.
And they fucked the two girls. And then I was standing next to one of the girls, and it was like, my God, where's that odor coming from?
Holy shit.
Did it burn your eyes? Was it like really
Yes!
bad tuna and it just burned the
Listen.
fuck out of your eyes?
It
Yeah.
was so rank. I had to, because they ended up leaving, after, anyways. And I had to sleep with my head outside the sliding glass door in a reclining chair because she had
This is what I'm
stunk the
trying to
entire
tell
house up.
Becca. You don't need to swallow anything. It's in the air, man.
Take a deep breath.
Just
You
saying,
smell
it's a
bad.
thing.
I couldn't.
Not allowed to offend them? You'll excuse me if I tell you to F off with your stupid rules, which I will not comply with. Okay, so that's the mainstream media and how they pervert the news. Yes, on behalf of conservatives. Oh, but I heard from conservatives and the rest of the media was liberal. Oh, did you hear that? You got brainwashed, you fools. Everything they write is economically conservative. Everything they write. If you have an economically progressive idea, they're like, radical extremists say there should be income equality. How do you go? You can't afford that. Let's spend more money on wars. So screw the entire mainstream media. Okay, now on to Anna's point about death. This is not hypothetical. So abortion has been legal until
On the
probably
flip
June
side,
latest.
let's invite a whole
decision
bunch of
becomes finalized here in
illegals
America.
here and pay
But across
for
the border, many
them and
places where it is
deny our
illegal.
veterans, any kind of comfort in their old years. Let's do that. Fuck you.
I can't get my
Fat
daughter into
bastard.
the doctor for her ear infection because the illegals are clogging up the fucking doctor offices here. Let's talk about that.
You want to talk about 250,000 illegals that are coming across the border every fucking month?
Yeah, and
We'll
they're
talk
at the
about that,
clinics
too.
getting all their fucking vaccines and shit for free.
That we're paying for.
Yeah, it isn't really for free. They're just not the ones paying.
Well,
Yeah.
free to them.
Yeah, free to them, not to us. Motherfuckers.
And do women actually die from illegal abortions? In 1 year alone, major study on it, okay, in a very respected medical journal, 31,000 women died.
Show me the fucking article. I want to see
Wait,
the
how
fucking
did they
article.
die? How did they die?
He's
Yeah,
claiming illegal abortions.
That's what I want to know. Because when Roe v. Wade was decided in 1973, you know how many women died that year from illegal abortions?
None.
250.
Well, none.
Not 250,000, 250 people.
They do
Women.
realize that the fucking coat hanger thing was a joke. They didn't actually fucking use coat hangers.
Some people did.
Because they heard the fucking joke and took it seriously.
Yeah.
Oh, and also after this leak, no joke, the stock rose for hangers.
Fucking show, you bastard.
So you think it was a Democratic fucking long-term plot just so they can invest in coat hangers? I'm not kidding.
There's so
was...
many dumb people that what they hear in the news, it was a fucking myth, and then they went out and actually tried that shit.
Yeah,
it was somebody who was just being hypothetical and over exaggerative and just like, oh, people are out here fucking killing babies with coat hangers. Excuse me, that was an exaggeration. And then dumbasses heard that and was like, oh, that's all you have to do? Stick a coat hanger up there, that will kill it?
It's
so
like
Anna is sitting here spouting off, oh, people over here are sticking coat hangers up there. Yeah, you dumb bitch, you're part of the problem. You're taking a joke to be something literal. That is not what was going on.
Just like drink bleach, right, Johnny? Yeah, it's like the thing that was going around high schools for a long time. If you have unprotected sex and you douche with a Coca-Cola, you'll be fine. There were chicks that actually did that shit.
Coca-Cola and Mentos now.
Drink some booze and sit in a hot tub. It'll take care of it.
You know what is also funny now? That they're like spouting off how to take horse drugs to have an abortion.
Yeah, I actually have that
worked
article.
for COVID. Hey, I'm just saying, if it works.
They came out the next day saying, "Here, take this."
Look,
after we listened to him for 2 years talking about horse dewormer, but here, take this. You're gonna have to cut it down because it's built for a fucking animal that's 1,600 pounds.
It's to treat ulcers in horses. Here, this is the same as an abortion pill. Take it.
Oh, you best get spud gun and keep it.
Oh, fuck.
More money on wars. So screw the entire mainstream media. Okay, now on to Anna's point about death. Guys, it's not hypothetical. So abortion has been legal until probably June when this decision becomes finalized here in America.
And it still will be.
Oh my gosh, that's not even what it means. That's not even fucking what it means. It just means it's not at the federal level anymore. It's at the state level, you dumb motherfuckers.
Well, no, see, the state.
It just means the federal government's like, nah, we're hands off on this issue now.
Which they should be.
These dumb, numb, nut, motherfucking retards. They don't even know how it works and they're spouting off at their fucking mouths. It just means it's not decided at the fucking federal level anymore. That's it. It's
the only issue I have with that. The only issue I have with that, Becca, is when you get states like Missouri that say, we don't want you leaving the state to get an abortion. We'll make it illegal.
I got a problem with that too. Again,
the
right is not playing this well.
They don't have. Okay, that one is not going to stand.
Mm-mm.
It might.
It won't because you can't control people's movements.
Yeah.
You've got a woman in Indiana who went to jail having a miscarriage. They called it an abortion.
Well, they're gonna, of course, spin any story to their favor to try to enforce a law that is constitutionally illegal. That is up for constitutional question because you cannot control the movement of a person. If they want to cross state lines, they can cross state lines. You can't do that.
Yeah, we saw this argument with COVID. They were talking about keeping people from crossing state lines if they weren't vaccinated. And everybody said, yeah, that ain't going to fly.
There's no way you can control that. There is no way. That is
make them pay for it when they come back, though.
Even then, they can't.
I'm not saying there aren't some extremists on both sides. There are,
There
because you're right.
definitely are.
There were people. You had Republicans. I forget which state it was, but was talking about investigating miscarriages.
Hmm.
And I'm like, you show up on my
More
front
than
porch
one state.
after.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. But showing up on my front porch asking about my wife's miscarriage, I'm gonna knock you off the fucking front porch. I went through a miscarriage with my wife. I've gone through a couple of miscarriages. They are
Hmm.
not fun. But to
Gil,
investigate that shit, the fuck out of here.
Gil, the only time a fetus has any rights is if they are murdered during the commission of a crime. You will see DAs charged for a double homicide if somebody murders a pregnant woman. That's the only time on the books you will see that. And that's not for all states. That's just
Are
for
you saying
some.
that's a bad thing?
No.
No.
Okay.
He was asking, does a fetus have rights?
Oh, okay. I'm not. I'm just kind of like holding my head in my hands at this point. I'm not even like
Well,
looking up
again,
at my screen.
go
And
back and read some of what the founder, because I'm sick and tired of hearing, well, the founders couldn't envision abortion. No, they
They
absolutely
also couldn't
did.
envision fucking computers and identity theft and
No, no, Thomas Jefferson wrote about it. So give me this shit that the founding fathers didn't see this. They absolutely did. So give me this shit. This has been a topic within our fucking country since its inception, since before its inception.
before
Like I
Becca.
said, it goes all the way back to the fucking caveman.
Hmm.
Fuck. Sorry, Becca.
you're good.
I get her.
That
No,
horse instinct doesn't stand
and
a
yeah,
chance.
no, I have to admit I'm smoking a bit more tonight myself.
Please just stop. Think about Becca's health. Come on.
mine's not as bad as a real cigarette, but you know.
Little one needs her mom. Come on.
Across the world, there are many places
I
where it is
mean, your
illegal.
kids are pretty
And
much
do women actually die from
grown,
illegal
but
abortions? In 1 year alone, major study on it, okay, in a very respected medical journal, 31,000 women died.
Okay, this is
This
the
in a recent-
fucking game all of these motherfuckers play too.
See,
They state it, but they never show it. We've got video of this person saying that. Show it to me, motherfucker.
okay, even so, 31,000 out of how many?
please no.
They're
And
grasping onto the minority.
and are we talking just in this country or are we talking worldwide? Give me the context, you fat fuck.
Even with context, it doesn't fucking matter.
He's not gonna give me the context. What the fuck
He's
is wrong with
doing
you,
the
Johnny?
appeal to the emotion argument, plus they're taking a very small minority. That if it's not the majority, it's uncommon. So you cannot use that as the basis of your full-fledged fucking argument of why this should be for everyone. I'm sorry, it just doesn't work that way.
You're not sorry.
And
Sorry,
if you
not
didn't want the
sorry.
kid in the
Sure.
first place, you shouldn't be fucking.
You don't want a woman to have an abortion. Don't fuck a
31,000
woman who
died
believes in
from
abortion.
self-administered abortions.
Exactly.
Because they want to have to control their own body. If they don't want a child, whether it's from a rape or anything else, no, they're gonna control their own bodies. You can't take away their freedom. And again, Anna said the point in the last segment, but mass, you were bothered about wearing this tiny little mask to protect other people's health, and now you say, I don't care. I'm gonna force you to carry a baby inside of you, even if you were raped, and even if it's a rapist child. I don't care about your freedom, your liberty. You're not a guy. You're not a right-wing Christian man, so they don't care about you at all. Do you ever see any Democrats saying this? Because they urinate all over their pants. Oh my God,
They used to. Fucking Democrats used to.
What?
They used to say this shit.
Clinton.
Fuck, Hillary Clinton said it in the
Bill.
mid-2000s. Yeah, Bill.
Oh, stop saying
yeah,
the C
Bill.
word.
Bill was, he was safe, legal, and rare.
Yeah.
Hillary, safe, legal, and rare. Up until the Democratic shift to the left. Don't fucking tell me that the left hasn't shifted.
Bill
Fucking
Clinton
hell.
is the furthest back I can go because I didn't pay attention before then. And when Bill was president, I was in junior high school. So I actually was aware of who the fucking president was. So I remember Bill Clinton talking about it.
That pause game's on too.
Okay, I would just like to say the opinions expressed on this channel are not necessarily my opinions and are solely the opinions of Von Sacco and company. And I have no suicidal ideations. I am a happy person, despite the persona I adopt online. I have
like-
2 children that need their mom. And if anything happens, I do not own a gun or sleeping pills and have not been treated for depression. Back to you, Johnny.
I am highly trained in target practice.
I also believe in stand your ground law.
I used to be in shooting competitions. And I'm also not sad.
So when Becca shoots herself in the back of the head 6 times, she will have hit it every time in the same
Every
spot.
fucking time I will hit that target. 6 times.
We would be defending Republicans. We're so scared of them. You're all pathetic losers. Okay, so are women's lives in danger once this happens? 100%. There's absolutely no question about that. It's a scientific fact. Okay, let alone that you're taking away their freedom. Now, one more thing. Ben Shapiro and Megyn Kelly. They're like, this leak is so outrageous. They violated the privacy of the Supreme Court justices. Oh, did they? Well, good news. There is no more right to privacy. That's what this case is about. It takes away right to privacy, which was the undergirding of Roe v. Wade. So I guess the Supreme Court justices don't have any privacy, and they can suck it. Are you crying
Let's
about
go
privacy?
one step
Are you
further. The whole
serious?
case was based on a lie. Let's go. Let's go all the way, chunk. You're citing a case that was based on a fucking lie. A fucking lie. And a case that was stretched so fucking thin on the whole privacy rights bullshit. You dishonest fuck. Now, not only do I want to see Anna suck on a big fucking purple dildo, I want to see the horse fuck chunk. I'm against bestiality.
Really?
But holy fuck, you put 2 beasts together. I guess it's not bestiality, is it?
Does the beast with 2 backs count?
Sure. You know what? I'm so against
What?
furries, but
Oh shit!
I would
Why do we keep getting back to that?
because it's still fresh.
You started it.
I would put Chunk in a horse costume and be okay with it. I mean, it would if it fits its ships. Bitch, you look like a pedo to me. I mean, that's just what I'm observing.
Yeah, functionally wrong.
Horse
Buffalo
fucking.
and a horse. That's just wrong, man.
Is it
Look,
though?
I'm just saying.
You can't deny the heart wants what the heart wants.
Fuck.
Horse
And yes, the
cock
entire
wants
country's
what the
taking it
horse
seriously.
cock
Oh my
wants.
God, the powerful's privacy has been slightly violated.
Who cares? Who cares? This ain't the story.
Slightly?
Listen, I'm bringing this up to
Privacy.
specifically say this ain't the story.
Slightly? Great qualifier, dumbass.
I don't care. I don't care about the leak. In fact, the leak itself didn't actually break any laws. So while Ben Shapiro, Mr.
Bullshit.
Harvard-educated lawyer,
fucking
purports to know
did.
everything, facts don't care about your feelings, bro. Didn't break the law. So prosecute what? Prosecute someone who didn't break a law? Okay, great. Anyway,
I got it. No, I got to explain why it might be a conservative
Go
because
ahead.
this is really interesting. Okay, and by the way, they
Yes,
also said
you
it's
tell
super
us.
not fair because they did it without the justice's consent
Oh wow. Okay.
because
Not fair.
they're right-wing Christian men, so they have rights and you don't. They can take away your right to control your body, but how dare you leak their opinion without their consent? Oh, shut up, you hypocrites. Okay, now why might it be a conservative? Guys, this is a head trip. So I thought for sure that it was someone on the left to cause this outrage so see they could be changed. But then I read a stunning analysis of it that is really good. That said, look, guys, the minute it's public, normally what happens in a Supreme Court decision is somebody writes the majority opinion, and then they go and try to sell people on it, okay? So this opinion was actually written 2 months ago by Alito in February, or now almost 3 months ago. And so he got 5 justices on board, and then Roberts is not on board, and the 3 liberal justices are not on board. But this is the most extreme version. It's the first draft. And so normally what would happen is Roberts would then try to flip one of the other justices and they would do haggling and they would then at a bare minimum edit that opinion and make it much more moderate. But now that it is public, it's locked in and the votes are locked in. Because if Kavanaugh
Bullshit.
or Gorsuch or any of them,
Yeah.
Just
Sorry,
give
it
it
doesn't
to
work that way,
okay?
man.
That's not how it fucking works.
No. Let him talk. I want to hear this.
now changed and said, no, I am not voting with this opinion. I'm going to maintain Roe versus Wade. The right wing would be in such a rage. They might literally kill them, okay? So there's no way those 5 conservative justices.
Did you catch that shit?
Yeah, they're so enraged. That's who's outside their houses right now. Is the right wing. That's who's doxing right now. The right wing.
That's who's throwing Molotov cocktails into.
That's who's attacking pro-life clinics
Yeah.
right now. The right wing? That's who's going into Catholic churches right now? Disrupting services? Okay, Chunk.
Your little
And now turn
female
around.
mind
And the
can't
leaker knows
comprehend
that.
what's
If the leaker was on the
happening.
left, they're an idiot. Because now those 5 are absolutely positively locked in. It is very possible, if not likely, that it was a conservative who leaked it so that those 5 would get locked in and the most extreme version of that opinion would get locked in, because now they're not going to want to change it. So if it was someone on the left, they made a terrible mistake. If it's someone on the right, well played. Okay, now it's going to be an incredibly egregious, extreme draft that they would have never signed on to if it didn't get leaked. And Robert says, no, we're going to follow regular process.
They were going to sign on to overturning the abortion ban, like the Roe v. Wade, no matter what. They were going to do it no matter what. Okay, it doesn't freaking matter whether it was leaked, not leaked, doesn't matter. They were going to overturn it. That is what their plan was all along. The Federalist Society had these goons on their list from the very beginning for a reason. This is what they promised to do from the beginning. The only time they lied about it was during their confirmation hearings, of course. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We don't even need to pontificate about this. We don't need to speculate about this.
Then
they
shut
were going
the
to do it no
fuck
matter what.
up.
That's it. And we're done talking about the leak because the leak is irrelevant at this point. What's relevant is what we're going to do to counteract the damage that this right-wing theocracy is going to do to this country and to the women in this country. That's the only thing that matters.
Thanks for watching The Young Turks. We really appreciate it.
Someone fetch her some heroin and a fainting couch. She's clearly hysterical.
Facts don't care about your feelings, bro. Then why are you crying, bitch?
Saying,
The fuck? You
know.
can't even argue
Yeah.
your side without your feelings involved. You
And Becca
stupid
has
fuck
pointed out,
cunt.
I don't know how many fucking times, federal government is not banning abortion.
They're not. Federal government is going to be hands off as they should have been from the beginning. It's going back to the states. Yay, bitches! Don't worry, Anna. You're in California, right? They'll keep it. Shit! All your crotch goblins will die. Hooray! What the fuck, clown car whore? Who gives a shit?
If I'd known Anna did this to you, I'd have brought her to the show long ago.
Becca,
Anna-
you've shown your weakness.
No,
I warned you about
Anna
this.
brings me joy because she's so stupid and
Not,
easy
you
to
can't
argue
save this,
against.
Becca. You can't save it.
sometimes no, it was Chunk who triggered me because he's just
Becca.
so blatantly fucking lying. But Anna's fun to play with.
Becca, come on.
Dude, some days I will bring Chunk some cookies and be like, please let Anna out of her fucking cage today. I want to play. I want to play with that bitch.
Becca.
Let the horse face out. Nay.
Nice try.
No, it's Chunk that set me off. It wasn't Anna.
Becca,
What?
come on.
Well, I got more Anna for you.
We know it's okay.
Bring her.
These comments might be strong, but it's how I genuinely feel. I don't
Nobody
care.
gives a fuck.
You're a Christian. I don't care what the Bible says. Like, I feel like it's a clown show, like sitting here trying to decipher what your little mythical book has to say about these very real political issues, right? I don't care if you're Christian. In fact, I will fight for you to have your religious liberty and practice your Christianity. I believe in that. I
I
don't
believe you will.
which means that you do not get to dictate the way I live my life based on your religion. I don't care what the Bible says. You have every right in the world. All those women who identify with your religion have every right in the world to not get an abortion, to not take birth control, but they do not have the right to dictate my life and what I decide to do with my body. I don't care about your goddamn religion. I'm so tired of having nonstop conversations about what the Bible says. These comments might be strong, but it's how I genuinely feel.
Okay. I don't give a fuck about your opinion.
About
Boom. Equal
viable
ground.
babies outside of the womb. We're not talking about women who have a healthy pregnancy in the third trimester. We're talking about Republican lawmakers who go out of their way to pander to evangelical voters by
Look what
pretending
you've done
like
to Bonsacco. He's drinking
a
now.
group of cells in a woman's body
Gatorade,
deserves
thank
more
you.
protection than she does.
In a glass with ice.
We're not talking about viable
Okay. you say
babies
so.
outside of the womb. We're not talking about women.
Actually, it's in a stainless steel cup with ice. Yes, thank you very much.
Okay. I'm not saying it. I'm not
Women
judging.
who have a healthy pregnancy in the third trimester. We're talking about Republican lawmakers who go out of their way to pander to evangelical voters by pretending like A group of cells in a woman's body deserves more protection than she does.
What?
We're not talking about.
Huh?
She's done with the entire Democratic
If we're going to sit
Party.
around and wait for our elected lawmakers to protect us from these religious zealots and these right-wing authoritarians, man, we have another thing coming. How many times do we need to be disappointed by them? I'm done with them. And personally, I don't speak for everyone in this network. I want to be clear. I'm speaking for myself. I'm done with them completely.
Me
the
too.
Democratic Party, every single one of them. That
Me
includes
too.
the squad. I don't care anymore. They have
High
not
five.
delivered. They have not delivered. I'm
Bitch,
done.
you and me
It's
at the
time
bar.
to organize, create organizations that get women and get people in this country what they need. People who are willing to pick up the slack for these disgusting, feckless, corrupt politicians.
You know,
That's
if you
what
were
we
in
need
the
to focus
military, they
on.
wouldn't oppose
If
you
we're going to
getting
sit
an
around
abortion.
and
I'm just
wait
saying, you
for
could
our
enlist and
elected
be fine.
lawmakers to protect us from these
'Cause that's what you fought
religious
for.
zealots and these right-wing authoritarians, man, we have another thing coming. How many times do
I hate
Holy
the
fuck,
YouTube
pause
shorts.
game on that one. I'm just saying, me too, girl. You, me, at the bar, body shots. Let's go.
Becca, look at you try to play it off now.
Purple dildo in my bag, of course.
I don't remember what I was gonna do now.
You will be deep throating that bitch by the end of the month.
Jesus
We will
I know it
touch
was gonna
your
be
gag
something.
reflex.
Christ.
I want to see that bitch drool on it.
She will never be as great as the Black Sailor Moon from Chatterbait. I'm just saying. Eyes rolling in her head, man.
That
You would have thinking that fucking thing was made of chocolate. It was
that
disgusting.
shit was awesome to watch.
I was so
I'm just
jealous
saying.
of her skills. Mad skills.
Mad
Grace
skills.
Under Fire. She was beautiful. I miss her. I
Johnny
want to
was
see her
grossed
again.
out, but you know,
She was beautiful. That was every man's fantasy. Fuck
Doctor-
you, man.
No, it wasn't.
Dr.
Wow.
Functional. If I see a moneymaker, I'm going for it. Okay. Tell me you would
Isn't
not
that a wrestling move?
want to see Anna just gagging on a fucking huge purple dong.
No, because then I think it's mine and I get really
The
weirded
greatest
out.
thing is it has a suction cup. I will suction cup that shit to the wall and then make her go balls deep on it. Like it will.
I don't think she'll struggle with it, Becca. I think you actually need to present a challenge.
Dude, if she doesn't struggle, I can get the dragon dong. I will buy one. Okay. I'm up for a fucking challenge. There will be video. She will consent.
Wow.
Money making
I don't
machine
think
over
she
here.
will, but okay.
She will consent. Body shots, ramen. Come on, it's part of the plan.
I don't think you've thought this plan through, but okay.
I have done this plan before.
She's not me.
We're-
Just saying.
I've done this before. It's not my first rodeo. Come on now.
I mean, I don't doubt your abilities a bit. I'm just saying, I don't think she's
And
talented
if-
enough for it. Oh, God.
If Anna doesn't come through, Johnny's coming down in October. Stay tuned.
Fuck you, Becca.
That is the hope.
I have a
Becca.
palate cleanser.
I'm kidding.
Can't be saying that shit.
I
Come
have
on,
a
man.
palate cleanser. Fuck.
Johnny has
I don't think
so
that's a
many
palate cleanser.
regrets right now.
Oh yeah. See, he thought it was a good idea when he started, and now he's like,
Why am I here? What am I
I need to
doing?
rethink my life.
Will the shot?
Yes.
My God, this becomes an instant bowling match as they all
Fuck
go down like a bunch
yes.
of pinheads. Leader's supposed to be setting an example, sips in a slip of that freaking White Claw mixed with Jack Daniels, takes a shot, and everybody feels it and goes down like a bunch of freaking
They should've got a
dominoes.
shot.
Great job, dude.
Once again, Kyle is all jacked up on Mountain Dew, and it appears he's about to perform his trick of the day here. The flying spider monkey trick and lands on his back. Sounds
Broken
like the trick is on him.
tailbone.
Let's take a quick look at the replay. You can see here Kyle's all amped up. He's energized. Of course, he's full of fake liquid energy, but you can see right here, he completely flies out like a flying spider monkey, whatever the hell you want to call it, completely lands on his Hot Pockets.
Oh, Mark, why?
Nice takedown by the officer. Time to take a quick look at the Team America replay. You can see right here, just cruising down the street in their little shitty bikes that Mom paid 39.9% APR on. Right here is that excellent takedown by the officer. Andy Tifa covered in soy piss. You can just see it's like maple sours as he goes down into the depths of hell, which would probably be a lot easier for Andy Tifa than having a room with Bubba in downtown jail tonight. At first glance, it appears to be a third world country, quite possibly the set of some sci-fi movie, some dystopian future. But no, you would be absolutely wrong. This is Venice Beach, California. That's right. You could smell the hepatitis. You could smell the fresh needles in the morning, and this fresh smell of crack.
You could smell Johnny's
and when
depression.
I say crack, I mean crack of ass and crack the drug. It's a disgusting sight. You may need a tetanus shot after looking at this. Somebody give me some bleach for my eyes.
I need a shot.
And we are set for Rodrigo's amateur debut in the Suzuki
No,
Challenge.
Rodrigo, no, Rodrigo!
And here we
Don't
go.
do it, Rodrigo!
And boom, right into the building. Where did that come from? Let's take a look at the replay.
It was
You can
always
see
there.
Here,
What do you
he's
mean,
just
where
got
did that
full
come
control
from?
and then loses it and smashes into it like a pancake. And here they come, the pallbearers. This can't be good. But their dancing is absolutely flawless.
Well, people have just about had enough of the propaganda pixie sticks going up their nostrils like it was some kind of drug. This guy ain't liking it. You can see him back down. He's like, oh, yeah, you are the fist of fury. Back off, homie. Right here, this lady's like, Oh, hell no, you're going to get the freaking chair. Booyah.
Show
Get
them
your
over the old lady now.
hazmat, Dustin Hoffman douchebag-looking ass out of here.
Come on, Steve. Show them over the old lady.
Ah, yes. Nothing like waking up in the morning and smelling piss and feces all over the place. At first glance, you would probably think this is some third world country. 13 seconds into this video, and my eyes already need a tetanus shot. Quite possibly, you can smell everything you're seeing in the video right now. So the next time you book your family vacation, make sure you stay the fuck far away from Venice Beach, California.
Feel better now, guys?
I don't know, man.
Okay. That's the last one I'm doing. I think I've gotten pissed off enough tonight. But
Have you really, though?
this piece of shit, like I said.
Oh, no.
And we need to beat him up. Now, this guy is one gross motherfucker. He sits there, plays with his hair, smells his fingers, he pulls his hair out, and he's sitting there looking at it, sits there, eats on camera. This guy gets 35,000 people a day watching him, too.
So it's Burks and Jess's love child. Is that what you're saying?
Wait, this is Chunk's nephew, right?
Uh-huh.
That's all that needs to be said. Chunk is the touchy uncle.
I'm thinking he didn't touch him enough.
Oh, come on.
And 7 days to die.
In my lifetime news of Supreme Court ruling is leaked. They're overturning Roe v. Wade. Supreme Court has voted to overturn abortion. Shows. Behold that Roe and Casey must be overruled. Justice Alito writes in an initial majority draft circulated inside the court. What the fuck is going on?
You know what the worst part of this is?
Down the landmark Roe v. Wade decision. Please tell me this is a fucking joke.
What?
Every time somebody yells his name, I think they're talking about my kid.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
I jump in my chair every fucking time. And I'm like, what? What did he do now? You know, yeah. I just get all paranoid. I'm sorry. Continue.
Right? There's no shot Initial draft majority opinion written by Justice Samuel Alito circulated inside the court and obtained by Politico. The draft opinion is a full-throated, unflinching repudiation of the 1973 decision, which guaranteed federal constitutional protections of abortion rights, and a subsequent 1992 decision, Planned Parenthood versus Casey, that largely maintained the right. Roe was egregiously wrong from the start, Alito writes. We hold that Roe and Casey must be overruled, he writes in the document labeled as the opinion of the court. It is time to heed the Constitution and return the issue of abortion of the people's elected representatives. We are literally regressing, and it's going to happen under a democratic administration. That's awesome. Now, for those of you who are freaking the fuck out, what does this mean? For blue states, what this means, nothing is going to change. Things are going to get much, much worse in red states, however. Red states have already started their effort to undermine Roe v. Wade and have been doing so even under Roe v. Wade. The only way to actively fight back against this is by legislating or codifying some kind of federal abortion protections, which of course is not going to happen anytime soon. Not with this Congress. The level of social regression that we're currently experiencing is something that I did not imagine we would ever go through. It truly is mind-boggling, straight up. At a time when other Catholic countries, like Ireland, for example, have gone forward. In Mexico, abortion is now legal. Think about that. Latin American countries.
Okay.
Has Ireland really gone forward?
As so many people have figured out, Europe and the Latino countries, they are way stricter when it comes to their abortion laws than we are.
Ireland literally sat and watched a woman die who was a tourist rather than let her have an abortion. They just, yeah. So tell me about how they gotten better.
What they think. Everything. No, because this motherfucker hates this country. And
then
he is an
to
immigrant.
Go back to la 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 land.
Yeah, he migrated here when he
was.
Migrated from Turkey from when he was 10 years old. And this country is a shithole.
Send him back.
And it's like, okay, if it's a shithole, why are you living in a $3.2 million house? You pile of garbage.
He's a socialist.
Somebody bought it for him.
Yeah, all his Twitch subscribers.
For him.
His 50,000 Twitch subscribers a month are what bought it for him.
Yeah.
He has to have a house, Johnny.
Where will he put all his broken dreams?
Oh my
what is it? Beverly Hills, Hollywood Hills? I don't know. One of those.
Where will all the ghosts of his girlfriend's abortions live? He needs room for them.
I don't think this guy's ever had a girlfriend. I think he's queer with a $3 bill.
Significantly closer to religious fundamentalism in their way of governance have, as a consequence of also their material conditions that they've been subjected to, have taken progressive steps towards limiting the restrictions surrounding abortion. America is going in the exact opposite direction. It's a really great interactive map of if Roe is overruled, abortion will remain legal in Nevada. Abortion will remain legal in blue states, firmly blue states, but red states will 100%, as they have already started taking initiative, will make sure that abortion is completely illegal. And not only that, but they will continue. They will add additional measures, like, for example, Connecticut yesterday, or today, I guess, passed or is slated to vote for a bill that will make it so that a Connecticut resident can countersue someone in Texas if they are ever subjected to additional legal scrutiny for getting an abortion elsewhere. Because as it stands currently, some of these states, and they will definitely push for additional legislation at the state level to not only discontinue abortions, bar them from happening in the states, but then also on top of that, pursue you legally if you are a member of said state but went and got an abortion somewhere else. In an effort to combat that, states will then have to write countersuit legislation that allow people in Connecticut to be able to countersue those who sue them. Now, of course, the difference right now is that this is civil litigation that is backed by the government, right? Like that the state government will provide you the opportunity to sue people, like the Texas law. When Roe v. Wade is overturned, you can go to jail. Because currently, the reason why Texas and Alabama and other states have different laws around Roe v. Wade, different laws on how to legislate away abortion, is because Roe v. Wade is the super precedent, right? Well, not anymore. What that means is that you have to get citizens to enforce, anti-abortion measures. You can't have the state government do it because it's federally protected. That will change, and therefore they can rewrite laws and literally make it illegal. Also, as this chatter is,
which is the way it's supposed to be, you dickhead.
Don't rewrite laws. Like, you can't rewrite a law that's on the book. Fuck you. Law is ever evolving. It is behind, yes, but the issue that the state, okay, this is what they're not telling you. The whole issue of suing people that leave the state to go have abortions, blah, 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 that is an insurance issue. You don't like it, change the insurance laws, which I am in full fucking support of. Change the fucking insurance laws. Get the federal government the fuck out of the insurance industry, please. I do this. This is my bread and butter. I sue insurance companies every fucking day. Get the fucking federal government out of the insurance, and you wouldn't have so many fucking issues. I would be out of a job, but fuck if I hate getting my insurance bills. Fuck these people.
I just wish I could get insurance.
Dude, you can't get insurance because the federal government made it to where you can't get fucking insurance. They have regulated the fuck out of these people.
They have said that because I choose to stay home and take care of my 2 adult autistic children that desperately need to be supervised or the whole building will catch fire. They called me an able-bodied person who refuses to work and told me I can gladly get Obamacare or whatever they're calling it for $500 a month with no job.
Right. And yes, is all federally regulated. There are some states that have additional regulations that also fuck us in the end, but it's mainly the federal insurance regulations. So they are dishonest as fuck. They're not they're presenting half of the issue, and that is why these state laws are stated in such a way, because they're accommodating the insurance industry within the legislation, which is completely fucking wrong. There is such a thing as bad law. So if you don't change the base reason of why this law is this way because of this law, it's going to be shit stacked on top of shit.
Mm-hmm.
Do I agree with regulating someone who wants to leave their red state to go to a blue state to have an abortion? No, let them do it. I don't give a fuck. If the blue state wants to take that on, okay, good on them. What the fuck ever. I don't believe in regulating the movement of bodies, okay? Okay, not that kind of body.
I was gonna say, Becca.
I could fit 20 dead hookers in the back of my car.
A living body. A living body with
as long as you qualify.
The ability to consent for itself. A living, breathing body. Okay, if a woman wants to cross state lines to go get an abortion because it's offered in that state next to them, so be it. Whatever. They found the fucking loophole. Let them do it. But I don't believe in when that woman returns to her home state that she should be penalized for finding the fucking loophole. I don't believe in that. That is too much fucking regulation by that state. But you also have to change the insurance law. Because they're going to consider that to be insurance fraud.
Yeah.
Because, you know, a lot of our insurance coverage doesn't cross state lines. It's only within that state that policy applies.
A lot of women would love to pay for it out of their own pocket if it meant they didn't go right to fucking jail, though. I mean,
yeah.
Oh, shit. California's proposing flying people in so they can have abortions.
I mean, if that's their prerogative, then that's their prerogative. I don't think the individual should be penalized for finding the fucking loophole to whatever the fuck they're gonna do.
I mean, you know, they're all flying their girlfriends out to wherever they need to go so their wives don't find out and shit. Come on.
Yeah. I mean, how much of our tax money has gone to cover ups, abortions, paying for these mistresses to live in a nice house? We pay for this.
Mm-hmm.
We have a lawsuit fund for each one of our federal employees for this purpose.
Mm-hmm.
It's fucking disgusting. Anywho. End of my rant.
You are correct. Then they will go after.
I don't think it is.
This is crazy.
I'm just waiting for part 4.
Dude. Republicans are going buck wild, and if anything, this proves once again that simply voting hard is not working. Republicans are not even in power. They're just using any facet of power that they have at the state level to basically fundamentally erode all manner of security and civil liberties that are afforded to marginalized people. Just remember that this conversation around abortion oftentimes goes to very weird places about baby murder or women being sluts or whatever, and simply about forcing women carry pregnancies to term as though they are simply baby incubators. It's about ridding them of their bodily autonomy. That's it. And there is a million different studies that have been conducted on the matter. And time again, it's proven that abortion's illegal does not stop abortions from happening. The fetus cannot live without the carrier, which is why making abortions illegal simply turns them into back alley abortions.
Oh, holy shit, here comes the coat hangers.
Which is very unsafe
here
for the carrier. Then again, it's about punishing women anyway. So that is to be expected. But overturning Roe v. Wade cause an upturn of Dems at the midterms? Dude, who gives a fuck? My friend, who cares if there's an upturn in the midterms for Democrats? What? Dude, I don't even, what? Like, I don't understand. What will this do for the Democrats' chances of winning over winning the midterms is like my least, I can't even comprehend a world in which like I care about what is going to happen to the Democratic Party. When the Democratic Party itself has shown time and time again that they are not defenders of your fucking rights. Neil Katyal, who's a Supreme Court lawyer and a law professor and an extremist centrist is, God, he scanned through it. My thoughts on the political story saying the court voted to say Roe v. Wade is fully overruled. I've quickly scanned the draft opinion and it appears it's fully legitimate. This means there was a preliminary vote to fully overrule Roe v. Wade and the majority of the court agreed. There are lots of signals that the opinion is legit. The length and depth of analysis would be very hard to fake. It says it is written by Alito and definitely sounds like him. It's 60 plus pages long. If this is a deep fake, it would require a state actor or someone like that. I can't imagine that. It's possible the court could pull back from this position, but this looks like they voted that way after the oral argument. The opinion says states can criminalize abortion with no rape or incest exception.
I just realized you sped through it. I was like, what the fuck is wrong with this dude?
I have to speed him up, man.
Exactly the hardline position I've been saying the court is going to impose for the last 3 years. It will set women back in profound ways. Congress must act ASAP. I've literally never heard a Supreme Court fucking leak a decision ahead of time. That's not a thing. The last time a Supreme Court decision was leaked was, if this tweet is correct, I don't know, but I mean, there are justice courts.
You know why?
Becca?
Because it's unethical and there are laws on the book to prevent such things. That's why. Yeah, this dumbass. Holy shit. Can I switch it to I want him to suck on the purple dildo now?
Again, he wouldn't even blink.
No.
And reflex whatsoever.
You know how earlier you're saying his girlfriends and stuff, and
he's wearing the $3 bill, I'm telling you.
Look, even then he can't claim them because they're not legal. Just saying, you can't call someone your girlfriend if they're 14, 13, 12.
Becca.
If they don't have a vagina, they have a penis. I mean, it's not your girlfriend unless it's,
maybe
Thai girl boy.
Yeah, they're called Thai lady boys.
There you go, lady boy. Whatever. You can't publicly disclose that. Not yet, Hassan. Maybe one day. Maybe one day if your people win.
Your people. Your people, Becca.
Yeah, the pedo people. One day they may win something. I don't know. I'm all for lead, but I might be a minority on that.
So, are we thinking that he has a furry costume in his closet, Becca?
I'm thinking
no,
he doesn't even bother with a costume. He's out in the fucking open, like, hey, I'm here to fuck you.
I'm here to fuck your kids.
Where the baby at, yo?
Correspondent for The Nation. This is being leaked because they're afraid people will riot. Wait, what tweet says that last time that a Supreme Court decision was leaked was in 1986? People should riot. I mean, this is fucking crazy. Now, of course, I'm not saying that legally speaking. Please do not riot. I would never say that. Rioting is bad.
You just did.
You should riot. I know, right?
It's fucking insane. Nobody's gonna riot. Sorry, America's a 2 beat down. Yeah, dude. What the fuck have I said? Always. You cannot, dude. The most significant part
of riot. That's what I heard.
Dude.
That's what he said. That's what a lot of these fuckers said. A lot of these motherfuckers said, this is not a time to protest. This is time to riot. Riot.
Okay, what's her name?
Not protest, riot.
I mean,
the
they're
super
well on
ugly
their way.
one. Florence? No, what the fuck is her name? Maxine Waters. That's what she was saying.
Oh, yeah. That
Maxi pad? Yeah.
There needs to be riots. Oh, I never said
pad
riot.
that was used by all the crack whores on the corner and then left out in the sun to dry out. Yeah.
God.
Is weaponized Karens, and this is a profoundly important. This is a profoundly important piece of legislation and a piece of liberty for white women specifically, in general, for women across the board. So let me tell you something, okay? you will be surprised, I think. And you know,
Where
they
the
are
white
completely
women at,
justified.
yo?
There's nothing that riles up
I wouldn't be
women
surprised.
like, you know, telling them that the government is going to control what they can do with their own bodies. Understandably, I think a pretty normal fucking reaction to the government being like, hey, by the way, like you literally can't do something that you can do to your own body, if you will, with a safe medical procedure. So yeah, women do be wanting bodily autonomy. Am I right, fellas? You know, women be shopping and wanting bodily autonomy. They will fucking rise up for this.
Apparently, what they
Susan Tanner with
don't
DeSantis'
want
don't
is
say gay
fucking
shit is making me
grammar.
very doomer pill for the future. I mean, the don't say gay and anti-trans bills, what is it, 250 anti-trans bills that have fucking been pushed by Republican majority legislatures all around the country? They are, once again, ideologically aligned to fucking burn shit down. And they're motivated to do so.
Not
And that's what happens when you truly...
anti-trans, it's anti-groomer, you dumb
It's
fuck.
anti-child abuse. You do not put your children on puberty blockers. You do not negotiate with the fucking little terrorists that came out of your fucking clown car. You don't do that.
Apparently you do if you're in Texas, but...
I refuse. Mama opened the door on the clown car. Guess what? You are now my sideshow. I get to do with you what I wish until you're 18 because I'm legally fucking liable for you.
Wait a minute. Did you just refer to your vagina as a clown car?
Clown car, yeah, I heard that
Yes,
too.
because I had 3 kids. It's officially a clown car.
I know, honey, not 3 kids. That doesn't do it.
Look,
You have to reach my mom's statistics, which is at least 5, okay? I'm sorry, you know.
I don't know. I'm a little person. This
My
is a
mom
fucking
was little
clown
too,
car.
okay? She was like 4'11" and she had 5 kids. Not all at once, mind you.
Holy shit.
Yeah,
they blew
that's
the
what I
car
said.
doors off of this body. I don't know what to do with it now. Look, the Pinto needs to be put out in the junkyard. I don't know what happened.
Gunny says you need to have 5 more.
Gunny, it's not gonna happen. I'm in Downsy territory now.
Yeah.
My eggs are blue. I do not want to.
Not green? I mean, blue's kind of a Democrat kind of color.
Green, blue, red. I don't know. They're just balls
They're
that
just
don't.
dirt. They're dirt
right.
on their way to dust, okay? Let's just put it like that.
Look, anything I produce right now is going to be questionable and be like, is
Oh.
that a kid? Is
What?
Your
that
vagina is like that 91-year-old where you got to blow the dust off it before
That's
you touch
what I was
it?
referring to. God, it took you that long to figure it out?
Yes.
Look, I'm not that old
Yet.
yet. I'm getting there. I'm definitely in Downsy territory now, though.
She's using the purple people eater. It's obviously not dust.
Dude, if I have to.
See, that's the argument I used. Motherfucker.
Yeah, but you're old.
Are you fucking kidding me? You old ass motherfucker, you're gonna talk to me? Really?
Yeah,
This
but
bitch.
you know, when I hit 91, I'm still gonna be fertile, bitch.
Yeah,
You ain't gonna have
again,
to blow no dust
Downsy
off.
territory, because they've got the stats on guys for that shit too now. Just saying, you know.
Yeah, you don't have to worry for another 9 years, Bonsucker. I think you're good.
No, I wouldn't say that.
You have a vision and motivation.
know,
to do
we're
so.
just
You
gonna
actually
move
get
on.
it done, right?
I
We on the left,
know.
especially if you are a Democrat voter, do not understand what that's like, because outside of like Bernie Sanders and a few others, like maybe like Ed Markey on certain issues, you know what I mean? Outside of like a few fucking Democrats, when have you ever seen Democrats advocate for something and try to pass it by any means necessary, Democratic politicians by any means necessary, when it's not, I don't know, bipartisan support for a military bill, or I don't know, fucking defending big pharma if it's important, if it's an important industry in your fucking in your state, or I don't know, tax credits for middle-class suburbanites. The perverse attempt to create public pressure against the court by leaking this opinion should be prosecutable. It is absolutely unprecedented. When it turns out that it was a Sotomayor clerk or something similar, the media will immediately turn up a hero of democracy. They are a hero of democracy. Whoever leaked this is a fucking hero of democracy, unless they are themselves
We are not a democracy, you dumb fucker. I'm really getting tired of
He
the
can't
language.
hear you, Becca, no matter how loud you yell. I might be able to hear you from here, but he can't hear you up in his pearly fucking ivory tower, okay?
Someone will hear me.
And
though.
God forbid that we have a bipartisan government that is working for everybody, or as many as there are.
Never gonna happen.
You know. Well, no, it used to fucking happen. But again, we weren't relying on the federal government to tell us everything. What can we do? What do you people? It's got to the point where it's what are you going to do for us? Federal government is not there to do anything for us but to protect the rights and freedoms we were born with. That's fucking it. It is not there to educate my children. It is not there to tell me that my children are a commodity of the fucking community. You can fuck right off. They need to get the federal fucking government out of our fucking lives.
Get out of my vagina.
Yes.
Ew.
Okay, I will never be in your vagina, so it's good. And don't say vagina. You know how he fucks my head up.
What's wrong with the word vagina? Shit.
It's her vagina she's talking about.
It's clinical. Do you want me to say, get out of my pussy?
I'm good with most vaginas, but Becca, nah.
It's a fucking clown card.
No,
Johnny.
Becca, you gotta say pussy like you were saying before.
Pussy.
No. I'm not doing this. Kessa, make her stop. She's saying pussy. She's referring to her vagina. Make her stop.
Do you want to say vajayjay?
Little Johnny just walked in and he's just squeezing his head. He's like, God damn it.
Think of the children.
That's on you, Johnny. Nobody told you to tell him that.
Ding dong.
Did he say please don't?
Oh, God.
Oh, it's still
in which
going
case they are
on?
not a hero. Bro, this is crazy. I mean, this is like I don't know what to say. I actually don't know what to say about it other than holy fuck.
Shut up.
That's what I have right now.
He doesn't,
this is
though.
abhorrent. Republicans want what more do they want? Legitimately going to draw myself insane thinking about all the ways this could have been prevented if Democrats had even the slightest desire to actually wield power. No, literally. I mean, it's true. That's another issue here that is impossible to fucking address. But like, there's one side who is intellectually and ideologically aligned, and they have the motivation to do this. They have an agenda that they've set forward to do. Do they actually care if poor people can't get abortions? They don't give a fuck one way or the other. There is no real reason why the Republicans are doing this. They're not legitimately like, oh, we are stopping women from getting abortion because we think it's fucking murder. No.
Okay, fuck. This brings up another goddamn point that I'm fucking tired of hearing about. Someone said it last week. The white community needs to start listening to the black community. Fuck you. Fuck you.
Really?
Yeah, fuck you. You want to start playing the fucking race game and all this bullshit because that's what that's where he's going. This is we're trying to keep the black woman down. No, bullshit. The poor community consists of everybody, every goddamn race.
Mm-hmm.
How about the poor community start listening to, I don't know, the people that tell them not to have 6 fucking baby daddies and 6 fucking baby mamas? How about that? How about the poor community actually start to fucking act responsibly and stop looking at the federal government to fix all their fuck ups? You have 4 kids, that's on you. You spread your legs 4 times. You stuck your dick in crazy 4 times. It's just that fucking easy. Now deal with it. It's not the federal fucking government's job. It's not even the state government's job. Fuck you. Pissed. My bad.
They don't give a fuck. It's poor people that won't be able to get abortions. They're fucking rich. They're rich girlfriends that they cheat on their fucking horrible ass, cunty fucking wives with are going to be able to get abortions regardless. Their daughters are going to be able to get abortions regardless. It's the fucking poor people that are not going to be able to get abortions. So they don't give a shit. There's no real moral reason as to why they're doing this. It's not because they legitimately think it's like baby murder or some shit. It's because this will win them votes.
No, I absolutely believe that, you dick. Go get your huggies, baby. Mwah. I see you in the morning.
That poor baby.
He's been standing here. I just want to go to bed. All right.
Votes. That's it. This will win them votes in a tiny fucking sliver of 30% of white evangelical Christians who are completely psychopathic. Okay, they are off the fucking. They're off their rockers. They're completely insane, and they get more deranged year after fucking year as the Republican Party keeps welcoming them into their fucking ranks and saying, "No, you're right, and we will do everything."
We're not
for
the
you
one
because you go
burning
out and
our
fucking
cities
vote."
down. I'm just saying,
No shit. We're not the one aborting more than 50% of our population either, you shithead. Fuck you. Margaret Sanger looked at that stat out in New York and went, y'all need to do better.
Meanwhile, the Democrats keep pushing away their fucking working class voters over and over. over-promising, or not even fucking over-promising, under-promising, and then even then somehow under-delivering because they don't care. At least Republicans want to win. Democrats just want to fucking make money off of how horrible Republicans are. The only way that the Democratic Party wins elections in this country is by showing you how fucking horrible Republicans are. We are in a never-ending reactionary spiral, and of course these kinds of consequences are going to come out. Think about it this way. Biden teased possibly fucking removing or eliminating student loan debt, and Republicans immediately started chirping about how horrible of an idea that would be. Why? Because the Democratic Party, for once, gave the Republicans something to react to. We need to push for legislation, progressive legislation, even as a defensive measure, so that Republicans don't get comfortable and start killing gay people and trans people and women in general, okay? But we can't even do that. Democratic.
Becca's got her vape. I've got my little box of chocolate milk.
I got peanut butter cups too. My ass is growing through this.
Uh-huh. I'm blaming Bob Sarko.
Boing, boing, bitches.
Hunting season is now open on the gay, the trans, the poor, the black, the brown.
Fuck. This dude is living in a time before he was even fucking born. That's how regressed he is.
Why are you doing this to us? Because I'm not horrified. I'm just fucking tired.
I am
disappointed.
Right? I thought you could do better, Johnny.
I am thoroughly disgusted because these are the motherfuckers. You don't see anybody on the right that fucking gets followings like this and TYT and all these assholes. Okay, Ben Shapiro and maybe Crowder, but not like this. This guy's a dime a dozen. I mean, there are fucking 10 of these assholes over on Twitch making bank. Mm-hmm. And it's a bunch of fucking young people that are buying his bullshit, that haven't been educated on what this country is all about, that don't know what their fucking rights are, that don't even know why they're fucking voting. They're just voting because they've been told to vote by their retarded parents. Because their parents are just as retarded as they are.
Tell me more.
I'll let him tell you more.
The Democratic Party won't even fucking put forward fake bills so that the Republicans have something to fucking yell about, so that there is like some kind of ideological distinction between either party. Perhaps there is no greater example of said devastating reality than what you're seeing right now. Joe Brandon won, right? Let's go, Brandon. We own the fucking House of Representatives. We own the Senate. Why can't the Democrats do anything? They can't get anything done. Meanwhile, the Republicans are like, yep, YOLO, we're going to use the state legislature in majorities everywhere around the fucking country. We are going to use wherever we have a fraction of power to do whatever kind of cruelty that we want to do. Alito says abortion activists are trying to suppress the black population. Read the draft. It's fucking insane. Oh, that's awesome. That's great. They will most likely come after gay marriage too. And gay marriage is symbolic. Like gay marriage itself isn't the fucking...
Nobody's going after gay marriage. Jesus fuck. Shut up, dude.
No, like I said.
That's so fucking stupid.
They say they're going to go after gay marriage, interracial marriage, homosexuality. Everybody on the left. This was the same shit. That's the other thing. This is the same shit you see on MSN, BC, and CNN, and ABC, and CBS. All this so-called mainstream media that they don't spend, they just report. No, bullshit. It's the same goddamn shit that they're spewing. And they spewed it all fucking week last week. And of course, Don Lemon's sitting there, bobbing his head like he's sucking dick, agreeing with every goddamn thing that's coming out of these people's mouths. Don, get the dick out of your ass.
And just put it in your mouth.
Don't blame him for having a good time. You sound jealous, Johnny. Is there something you need to share? You're in a safe space. It's okay.
These motherfuckers, man. Motherfuckers.
A lot of financial components that
that's a racist term.
Moral components that are associated with it, but like gay marriage is symbolic. It just meant that you couldn't shit on gay people anymore. Like it was supposed to be normalized, but people never left that resentment. You know what I mean? So many people were never done with that resentment of like allowing gay people to exist comfortably in society and be out, and it's obvious.
Nobody fucking cares,
gay marriage, the abolition of gay marriage or whatever the fuck, and like turning marriage back into a state by state.
Literally nobody gives a shit.
I can't think of anybody that has said anything about gay marriage in 15 years. People just don't give a shit. People haven't given a shit in a long time. No. The only thing that they were pissed off about was attaching marriage to it. You want to call it something else, everybody would have voted for that shit.
Well, they already
but these are the same assholes.
They didn't want civil unions. They wanted marriage. Well, so they got it. So nobody fucking cares. Well, it's over.
Then do what Elton John did and live a lie and marry a woman. If you want marriage, go for it.
Go to another country where it's legal.
Listen, you want to suck dick, you want to take it in the ass, by all means, have at. Again,
Oh my
marriage,
gosh, honey,
civil
stop.
union, you're gonna be just as miserable as everybody else on the fucking planet. If that's what you want,
Oh,
have at.
oh,
Man.
I got palate cleanser. Zuka sent me palate cleanser.
Oh shit.
State basis. Who knows what is next after this? That will, states' rights as a means to defeat gay marriage will mean there will be additional scrutiny towards being gay in public. The entire argument is that abortions aren't in the Constitution and not protected constitutionally, and the ground Roe touched on it to make it a constitutional issue is shaky, and they want the political process of states making their own rules. Yeah, it doesn't matter. What have I always said, dude? There's no fucking legitimate reading on the Supreme Court justice. They just listen, dude. There's no real intellectual reason. Okay, there's no constitutional interpretation. It's bullshit. It's just literally putting intellectual patina over reactionary ideology. Okay, that's it. They're reactionaries. They're psychos. They're just trying to moralize it. Please.
Brahmin.
What? I'm sorry, what? What happened? You okay?
Christ. Never give a fraction of notice and an ounce of legitimacy to motherfuckers who try to turn around and say, well, we got to think about the constitutionality of this. Like, no, it's fucking bullshit. Even the Second Amendment, when you think about it, like the interpretation of the Second Amendment that has created this fucking chaotic situation where there's more guns readily available than there are people in this country, that is a relatively new interpretation. That's not how the Second Amendment was ever interpreted for the entire history of America. But now it's the fucking rule of the law. Holy shit. Like, that's how we always thought about it, actually. It was never the case.
Huh?
What? The entire history of America?
He doesn't know the
Did he
history
go
of
there?
America.
The fuck? That is the history of a fucking America, you dumb, stupid cunt. Protecting ourselves.
Oh,
Ramen.
I'm sorry? What?
Oh, baby, you got what I need.
Well, that wasn't very nice.
It's the last 40 years that interpretation has been so important, so profoundly important as a law to uphold, a God-given law. Do not allow other fucking debate pervert idiots to try to dupe you into, to try to trap you into this fucking dumbass argument. Dude, I hope this fucking crashes and burns the Supreme Court as an institution, by the way. Part of the reason why they didn't want to do this in the past was because they thought that this would severely undermine the institution of the Supreme Court. Like, that was a big reason for why prior reactionary Supreme Court justices said that they would not do this. Motherfuckers, and by the way, another thing you shouldn't do is fucking ever, for a moment's notice, try to listen to liberals who use as an opportunity to be like, oh, fuck Bernie Sanders. He's the reason. Okay? Fuck everyone. Fuck anyone and everyone.
This is one of the grossest motherfuckers, man, to watch. I tried to watch him
Is
over on
he
Twitch.
grosser than Burks?
I'd rather watch Diaper Dude.
Yeah, I'll take Burks
Not
over
me.
this motherfucker any day.
See, I can watch this motherfucker muted and ignore most of it, but Burks, nah, man.
No,
that's cheating. You're watching him muted.
Yeah, you got to listen to what he's doing, and then he'll pull out.
That.
He'll walk off for 15, 20 minutes because he's having food delivered. I don't think this motherfucker knows how to cook because he gets 3 meals a day delivered while he's streaming.
Look at him.
Hi, Shio, and that joke is fucked up. Are you ready for it?
No, I gotta.
Yes.
I have the worst parents ever. I asked them how they felt on abortion, and they told me to ask my sister. Not only did I not get a straight answer, I don't even have a sister.
There's nothing wrong with that joke.
Holy shit. So fucked up.
I think he tried to slip that one by monkey a couple times.
Tries to turn this into, oh, this is actually Bernie's fault or some shit, okay? This is the establishment Democrats' fault. No one but the establishment Democrat is responsible for this other than the obvious Republicans, right? Do not allow that to be a fucking part of mainstay discourse. It is completely psychotic. The establishment Democrats put Hillary Clinton in a position of power, in a position of prominence. They thought that she would be able to defeat Donald Trump. She was fucking wrong. The establishment Democrats also were the ones who did not choose to retire Ruth Bader Ginsburg, who fucking croaked under Donald Trump. She was so confident in her ability to not fucking die that she literally went and officiated a goddamn wedding in the middle of COVID as a 900-year-old vulture who fucking had like cancer 100 times, okay? And then she fucking died. Like 2 weeks later after that. I don't know if she died of COVID, but she died. So if there's anyone to fucking get mad at, it's those who actually control.
Ruth was actually against Roe v. Wade. Do your research. She thought it was bad law as well. Thank you.
That's what I mean. They've been saying it's bad law since 1973.
Inception.
And y'all had 50 years to figure something the fuck out. But you didn't. And again, y'all have been arguing the wrong shit the whole fucking time. Like Becca keeps pointing out, it's not about your goddamn feelings. It's about the goddamn law. And seriously, beating up on a dead woman? For fuck's sake.
Why are you shocked by this? They stand on them.
This is one of the great
Everybody's got
thinkers
their
on the
kinks.
left.
Bodies on the
His
floor.
uncle, it's
Bodies
fucking
on
giant
the floor.
draft horses. Him, it's dead old women. I mean, you know.
Now I bet her pussy's dusty by now.
Neil, it wasn't
Oh,
only
okay, those
forced
who-
through, it was stretched as far as it could go. So everybody could pile in. Have a grand old time.
Are we back to talking about your vagina again?
No, this calm car is retired.
I'm so lost. I need a nap.
I need a drink.
Who actually have their hands on the levers of
You
power.
really
And that is certainly
don't.
not fucking Bernie Sanders or a bunch of dumbass leftists like myself
speaking of
or
Bernie,
others on
he's
fucking
running
Twitter.
again.
So don't be gaslit by idiots who try to turn this around and get mad. Same opinion takes swipes at legalized gay marriage. Alito's draft opinion explicitly criticizes Lawrence v. Texas, legitimizing sodomy, and Obergefell v. Hodges, legalizing same-sex marriage. He says that, like abortion, these decisions protect phony rights that are not deeply rooted in history. If these motherfuckers get what they want, they will literally, they will criminalize miscegenation again. No more race mixing. Why stop at just gay marriage? I love how it seems that they're trying to do this at night while the Met Gala happens. I don't give a
Your
fuck about
side is the one that is anti-mix racing. Because if you mix all the races, you have no boxes to put people in. Your people, your side has come
Or
out and
B-suits.
said that mixed racing is disgusting. We know the real reason. Like my mixed kids, they don't have a spot to go because they're like, do we claim to be white? Do we claim to be Mexican? We don't know. We're just us. They give no fucks. They don't want to be in a box. What
I just
happened
put my
to
kids in
us
other-
minding our own fucking business and being individuals? What happened to that? Can we go back to those times? Can we go back to the 90s?
No.
I enjoyed the fucking 90s
Gotta
where
follow
everybody
where the
minded their own
money's going.
fucking business. And my biggest worry was going into chat rooms and dodging this motherfucker's uncle who kept trying to tell me it was a 14-year-old girl.
Oh my God, Becca. That you know what?
Evil times.
Chat rooms, man.
Chat
Yeah.
rooms. That was the
I
beginning
wasn't
of
even
the end, I
in a
think.
chat room. Yahoo Messenger. I kept getting messages from Indian guys. And I'm like, they're like ASL, and I'm like, dude, I'm like 12. Leave me alone.
You know,
Then
that's
I
my
had next
test.
thing I know, I had 20 Indian guys messaging me. I'm like, holy fuck, I made a mistake.
You know, that's my age test online today. If I'm in a server and some guy is like getting a little fresh and I'm like ASL and they're like, what the fuck does that mean? Dude, that tells me you are too young. Get the fuck off my dick.
Do people even say
I can't talk to
ASL
you.
anymore?
No, I'm talking about Discord servers and
You know,
stuff.
I'm not sure what's more disturbing. You talking about your pussy or your dick?
My imaginary dick. No, I seriously, I
Mine
do that
isn't
test in
imaginary,
our
it's in the
server.
drawer.
Remember when Mason sent his cousin an invite and we were in voice chat and I was like ASL and he was like, what does that even mean? I was like, dude, you are too young. I'm leaving the voice chat. I cannot be here. I do not want to later be called a groomer or a pedophile. We can't do this.
Oh, but you're a woman though. They wouldn't do that.
No, that's just like high five sessions all the way around. Like, oh man, you bagged an older chick.
You know that hot cougar. Ooh.
Way to go. Did you tell your
only thing-
dad?
The only thing that would have been better is if she was a math or an English teacher. Ooh.
All I have to
sorry.
do is turn my camera on and put on my glasses and all of a sudden, splooch. I can't do it. I can't be in these voice chats.
God.
I'm telling you, that is my test. ASL. If they ask what, immediately I'm like, yeah, I'm out. I leave the voice chat. I'm not down for the gel bait. I can't do it.
You gonna explain to our chat what that is?
Age, sex, location. No. Why did I just do that?
She's giving them hints.
Because now any motherfucker that's underage that shows up to the stream, they're gonna be like, age, sex, location. I have to remember
It's
this.
almost 2:00. Does Johnny have any viewers? Let's see.
There's a replay.
I don't. Wow, he got 15 likes. What the fuck happened?
Got you, Becca.
Bansaka, why are you always making me walk into doors?
Because he
'Cause
can't
you
push
keep-
you into a cabinet door.
Yeah.
You can't shove it down the stairs.
Hall closet, cage door. It doesn't matter. It's a door. I walk into it. every
Doctors get
fucking time.
suspicious after like the 3rd or 4th visit. I walked into a door.
I fell down the stairs.
A box
Talking
fell on my
about her
face.
dick again last night, Doc.
Met Gala one way or the other, my friend. I think this is something that they've been working towards for a while. I
You have
legitimately
no
did not think that they were going to do
friends.
this.
The fuck are
I
you
thought that this would be
talking
too much of a
about?
fucking, like, it's too much of an awesome
Your
way for Republicans to cause
clients.
division. You know what I mean? Without actually doing it, because they're functionally doing it in red states anyway. I literally thought that this was like a good way to dangle that carrot in front of the fucking the white evangelical Protestants. And I thought for that reason that they wouldn't go as far as to like fucking actually do this. And for the record, yes, American support for overturning Roe v. Wade has
Then
never
he
dipped under
remembered his
50%.
uncle
Is that
and
big,
back
considering.
down.
So the idea that like Americans are conflicted on this is a silly one. Holy shit, the Supreme Court is putting up barricades. Barricades are around the Supreme Court building just minutes after reports from Politico were leaked indicating SCOTUS has voted to overturn Roe v. Wade. Fuck, dude, this really put into perspective all the fucking dumbass infighting and leftist shit.
Yeah, they're putting it up because of fuckers from your side that want to burn everything to the fucking ground every time their feelings get hurt.
Hey, Pickle, one time I asked this dude at ASL, and he was like, what does American Sign Language have to do with this? No joke. No joke.
Ain't wrong, Becca. What does American Sign Language have to do with it? Can't
I
do that
was
on the
laughing
internet.
as I noped out of that voice chat.
Well, yeah, I mean, you don't have a camera. You're not gonna ASL with him, so
It
put
was a copper voice chat, and I did have my camera on. I'm not kidding. He was like,
"Oh, big fucking
Becca.
surprise! Somebody in Copper's chat has an ASL finish." Okay,
dude. Like, I don't know. Do you understand that? I flipped the bird and was laughing, and then left. I was like, American Sign Language. This.
Shit that is completely irrelevant, didn't it?
Overwhelmed with emotion because this is the best news of our lifetime. The Supreme Court has voted to overturn abortion rights. There's a draft opinion out now to overturn Roe versus Wade. And this is a great victory.
Bro, she can't even fucking fake cry. What a that's an abortion that should have happened but didn't. Okay, if there's any fucking proof that like everyone should be getting abortions is Marjorie Taylor Greene's parents. I don't even think she has parents though.
Wow,
I think
what an asshole.
manifested.
What does that mean if somebody would leak what is only a draft, not a completed document, to potentially alter the outcome of a Supreme Court case? Well, I've got to imagine laws might apply there for the person responsible, no?
Well, certainly the ethics rules for lawyers. If this was a lawyer who did this, a clerk, or anyone who practices law, who is
they're talking about the leaker. They're more focused on the leaker. That's what they care about. Imagine, I can't believe the devastation this brings upon the Supreme Court. I mean, it's so inappropriate that they're leaking. It's crazy. It's like, who gives a fuck, dude? Who gives a fuck, jackass? Are you fucking stupid? Fuck the sanctity of the Supreme Court.
This is an insurrection against the court, and it needs to be found who did it.
Dude, it's wild. It is wild that they're more mad. They're not even. They are literally so good at deflecting. They're not even fucking doing the touchdown dance. You know what I mean? They're not even fucking celebrating it because they're like, we know that people are gonna get mad, so let's get mad at something first. Let's get mad who leaked this really important thing.
That's not what it means.
Yeah, they need to go look up that fucking word.
People need to stop using that fucking word, man.
I need to stop using January 6th, period. Just fuck off. Just fuck off.
You need to go buy a fucking dictionary.
Shit. Then he's got to learn how to spell the fucking word.
Hey, the internet will pronounce shit for you. Seriously, it's a thing. Type a word in Google, how to pronounce such and such. They'll literally say it for you.
Okay.
Undermining the integrity of the Supreme Court. Dude, fuck the Supreme Court, okay? I don't give a fuck. I'm sorry. I don't care. Fuck the Supreme Court. Fuck every single Supreme Court justice. They can suck my dick, okay? Straight up. Who gives a fuck about the integrity of the Supreme Court? They are literally undermining the overwhelming majority of American people's opinion on what they themselves consider to be a fucking super precedent. Like, all these fucking fake reactionary judges literally were like, well, Roe v. Wade is a super precedent. It's a super precedent. What happened? I thought it was a super precedent. I thought it had been established that Roe v. Wade was the law of the land and it was the adequate interpretation. So why is it no longer a super precedent all of a sudden? When you have a super majority, oops, I guess it's not a super precedent, right? Not that it fucking mattered. It never mattered. Yeah, decades of lies from Justice Alito and his ilk about the respect for the president and not legislating from the bench. All of this was just complete and utter bullshit and self-evidently so. Yep, there it is. We emphasize that our decision concerns the constitutional right to abortion and no other right to leader rights. Nothing in this opinion should be understood to cast out on the precedents that do not concern abortion. There you go, dude. They literally all fucking said Roe v. Wade was a super precedent, okay? That's why you can't trust any of these motherfuckers. They're all liars. And I said that they were all fucking liars. 9 geriatric fucks could just completely undermine the will of the majority.
Say?
But dude, that's the problem. They fucking do.
No, we don't.
We don't, but his people do. He gets 35,000 people a day, Roman, that watch him spew this shit. Because this is what he does for 10 hours. He just sits over on Twitch and spews this fucking garbage. And they eat that shit up.
Do we have to watch it, though?
Yes.
Real quick, Joshua, I don't know what cities it's happening in, but they're already disrupting Catholic churches, their services, going in there and
it was LA yesterday.
Bullshit. They're already burning down anti-abortion clinics. They're already gathering outside of the conservative judges' houses. And like Hassan has pointed out, they put up a fence in front of the Supreme Court. Like it's going to happen. It's gearing up now. Is it a full out riot yet? No, but it's going there.
Well, it was in LA last week.
Yeah.
And,
like there's small ones.
Yeah.
Happening now. Ohio, is Ohio the most recent one? Ohio is making a decision on anti-abortion law, I believe, or it's Iowa, one of those two states.
It's Ohio.
And when this leak happened, and there was speculation that the leak happened because of what was before Ohio. So Ohio is experiencing some disruptions right now. Other states, there won't be shit in Texas. They saw what happened when they tried to do this shit in Texas. A motherfucker died. Like, Antifa ain't welcome here. Not even in Austin. That's where that motherfucker was killed. He fucked with a Marine. You just don't do shit down here. If it rains down here, like Antifa tried to riot in Houston, started raining and they packed up and went home. It don't fly here. But anyway, yeah, Summer of Love 2.0 coming at us. Or I guess 3.0 now?
Yeah, I think it's 3.0 now. Yeah, these fuckers are crazy.
Yeah.
Institution is just fundamentally broken top to bottom, dude. It absolutely sucks so fucking bad. You don't know what a super president is. A super president is a phony terminology. Again, all this shit is made up. Phony terminology created to say, like, well, this is
what?
You know, I find it extremely humorous that Becca says there's some disturbances in Ohio as I'm in Ohio.
What did you do, Shio?
Why would anybody be in Ohio?
I'm visiting the in-laws. I have no choice.
You kind of do, though.
Unlike the black ladies, I have no choice.
Wow.
Wow, he was so polite in my chat or my stream last night.
Oh,
sure that was him?
Well, he wouldn't say fur fag. So.
Okay, you sure that was him?
That was Shio.
Imposter.
well
Hey, I can say
this is a
black.
well established.
I just can't say certain words that YouTube doesn't like.
True.
Not my channel, not my choice, Johnny.
Wow.
I'm sorry. I'm like the federal government, man. You have no rights, buddy.
I'm a woman now?
Yes. I've seen your donations. You get your shit out there. Fuck off.
Well, you know, that's the donation that I put out the other day. It's like, you know, I'm kind of torn on the whole abortion debate. On one hand, you give women rights, but in the other, dead babies.
I can see how that's difficult for you. You could do the right thing and use both hands on the woman, and then you wouldn't have the dead babies. Just saying. There's
I
options.
know. You have one on the hip and one on the top of the head to hold her in place.
That's correct. Pin her
He's
down.
short enough. You can read.
See, I thought she meant both hands around the neck, and I was like, you know, I'm not. No.
There's options. There's many places 2 hands can go.
Yeah, but it's you.
Listen, I'm saying, if you ever tried a short chick,
I mean, we've heard the term punching up. What do you think that meant?
I don't follow
it's
those
just for
terms.
the
I'm
punch
old.
down.
Leave me alone.
See, that just hurts
Fisting.
my
Ramen fisting.
that just hurts my testicles when you say punching up.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I don't. Contrary to popular belief, I don't need a fucking sledgehammer, a fucking rhino, and a backhoe to get off, okay? I don't know all this new shit.
I was at that Milo stream.
And she likes it gentle.
Bullshit. Yeah, sack of bricks
when I'm
upside
with
the
a
head.
Man, yeah.
Yeah, she's
with
take
the
those
man.
What I
bricks
do
and
with my
whack me
toys
in the
is a
head.
separate topic, okay?
Yeah, see, Pickles with me, 2fisting it. He was right on board. Let's go. He knew exactly where I was going.
There you go, Joshua.
How is
You know
my
what you do
smooth
after
brain more
fisting,
corrupt
right?
than the dude brain on stream? I don't understand what's going on here.
Just shove a bunch of cereal up there.
Oh,
God damn it! You know,
it always goes
last
back to
time
the
you
ass
sent me
cereal.
that picture, yeah, the fucking Fruit Loops. I used to
I
like Fruit Loops.
You know who loves Fruit Loops? Mr. Moo.
still.
I'm just saying.
He sent me that fucking picture too. I blocked his ass too. Until Daddy complained.
To be fair, I
Yeah.
deleted it off my phone, so I no longer have access to
Oh,
cereal.
I was gonna
No, I would
say.
not like it in my DM.
You need to hit up Shio if you want that picture, but apparently he deleted it, so too late.
If you need reference, you can always go to the not safe for work section in the No
Which I
Opinion
have
server. It will
conveniently
be there.
blocked.
It will be
So
there
blocked
hundreds of times. It has been posted over and over and over again. Pickle, I know. Like I fit in when you stream. I'm like, this is home. I don't feel
Yeah,
so corrupt over here.
I like his streams. His streams are fun.
I get over here and it's like, Becca, how dare you?
Which, by the way, 13 female Callie.
Oh my gosh.
What does that mean? I don't.
ASL, 13 female Callie.
Oh my god.
That this constitutional amendment stays, no matter what. Our interpretation of this is that because it's been tested time and time again, and because the public has routinely agreed with the broad support, with broad popular support, that this is not just a regular precedent for something. It's a super precedent, as in it's unchanging. We're not going to go in and try to reinterpret it. We're not going to change it. Now, obviously, it doesn't matter because it's a fucking lie, as you have seen, okay? It's just still bullshit. It's bullshit. It was all bullshit. It was always bullshit.
And if Texas is any indication, even leaving the state, even donating to organizations that help people to leave the state, that too is going to become against the law.
That's going to be illegal. It's like, it's literally aiding and abetting abortion. A criminal act is going to be treated like aiding and abetting a criminal act. Like, you know, you're going to get, I mean, maybe they won't give you like federal punishments or anything like that, but because I don't know if they can push for that. But yeah, at the state level, if you have the unfortunate bond point.
He seems to be confused with the state and the federal government all being one thing. I'm just saying.
You know, at worst, people are going to take a lot of vacations to California just unexpectedly. And okay, fine. The state
and California is trying to come up with a way to pay for it.
And the state shouldn't fucking prosecute that. That's a little shitty.
Yeah.
However, it's no different than people going just across the border from California or Arizona to get their fucking dental work done, or going across the border into Canada to get their medication. It's a shitty thing, but the people doing it isn't the root cause. Having said that, fuck, it's the state's choice. They don't want to offer that as an option, fuck off.
Yeah, and like Becca said, it's not going to fly. You try to prosecute someone for going across the border, that shit ain't going to fly.
No.
So,
being born in one of these fucking red states, they will literally prosecute you criminally. Before this happened, they were trying to prosecute you through civil litigation, opening up the state legislature to, at the very least, like I don't know, fucking have some kind of award for catching someone in the act of doing an abortion or something like that. The bounty system that they currently have in Texas is simply a way to get around Roe v. Wade. When Roe v. Wade is gone, they can just jail you. They can, and they will, and they have historically, and even now, criminalized miscarriages. They have criminalized miscarriages, okay? And that is what's going to happen, because the difference between a miscarriage and an abortion is hard to fucking comprehend. It's hard to figure out. How are you going to figure out if this was a back alley abortion or was a simple miscarriage? Are we going to start prosecuting women who are
No, what
one is the doctor procedure, one is a shitty circumstance.
They're not talking about doctor procedures. They're talking about chemical abortions. If you get that shit through the mail, there's almost no difference between doing that and having a miscarriage if you catch it early enough.
But still, one is
not a doctor assisted. It's just some shit through the
Right.
mail that's hard to trace if you're getting it through the mail. You know, there's no record of it. So
there's a big way to tell the difference.
yeah, but this piece of shit isn't differentiating from a doctor-assisted abortion and the Say Plan B pill. That's not. He's not doing any of that shit.
So,
according to him, it's all the same.
Can we get a whole bunch of Slavic countries together to get some pikes and pike this guy?
They'd probably agree with him. I don't know. No,
In
wait, they won't
Minecraft?
agree with him. I'm fucking confused. I want to go home.
In Dead by
Pregnant,
Daylight.
who fucking drink alcohol or do, I don't know, physical labor, for example. You don't know. How are we going to do that? And we have done it in the past, for the record. I've covered this before. I've shown you the video before. Like in America, there have been instances where women have been punished criminally for having miscarriages. For the record, like I voted for Hillary Clinton. I mean, I did. I voted for Hillary Clinton. I told people to vote for Hillary Clinton, unfortunately, even though, you know, I knew that she was fucking dog shit. And it didn't work. And guess what? You want to know why? So did Bernie Sanders. So did fucking Bernie Sanders literally ran. Bernie Sanders campaigned for Hillary Clinton harder than Hillary Clinton did. It didn't work. Who was responsible for that? The establishment Democrats. Don't ever fucking let a single one of these fucking sick, twisted freaks on the liberal side try to make it seem like it was Bernie Sanders' fault or some shit like that. Okay, this is 100% the fault of the establishment Democrats who only operate as controlled opposition and not a serious fucking party with actual goals. Okay, actual goals that they will do everything and anything to push for. They're also ignoring the Electoral College. I mean, the system is also fundamentally reactionary and fundamentally right wing as a consequence of like it being designed by slave owners. That kind of plays a serious role in it as well. Obviously, everything is fucked from top to bottom, and that's why you can have fucking 9 dickheads decide, you know, fuck everything else, fuck millions of women in this country. We will forcibly make you carry pregnancies to term. American conservatives get everything they asked for and then scream that it wasn't given to them perfectly.
What really troubles me, not about the ruling
It's called
itself.
the
That's the ruling itself.
Constitution,
I accept
number 1. Number 2, you dumb fucking goat fucker.
Jesus. Can't we just like switch to another topic, please?
I
We're about done with this.
look.
I mean, we've been doing this for 3 hours. Come on.
Mm-hmm. I know.
Bernie is running again. And he's not wrong. The Democrat establishment, that portion of the establishment, did fuck Bernie because it was her turn.
Their fetus lasted longer than you've covered this topic.
Bernie fucking allowed it to happen. Who bought his books? The DNC. He was bought and paid for. He served his purpose. He's going to serve his purpose again. And Tulsi will be right there sucking his dick once again. It's a never-ending dog and pony show.
I mean, it's been proven that's how you get into the White House.
Facts.
and respect that rule.
Trying to find a razor blade. Hold on.
Make no mistake, Sean. This is an insurrection against the Supreme Court.
Dude, this is wild. Look, states' rights, boys. That's the name of the game. That's it. States' rights all the way. Remember, anytime a motherfucker tells you states' rights, anytime they try to tell you states' rights, understand that person is just a horrible monster of a human being. Okay, same thing that they fucking did during the Civil War, during the Confederacy. Same thing that they're going to be doing for any fucking kind of legislation that they're undermining. They're going to say, hey, we're giving.
Yeah, it was the right that fought on the Confederacy side.
Is it across the street or down the block? I'm trying
Down
to
the block.
remember.
Down the block. Road. Never go across the street.
Just need to make sure.
Go down the block and around the corner.
Gotcha.
There's always sugar there.
No, I'm bordering diabetic.
Is that
I
where
don't
the
want
Creek
sugar.
Candy Van is parked?
Even better.
Giving this right back to the fucking people, back to the legislators at the state level. That's what it needs to be. That's what it needs to happen. That's what's going on. Oh, the leakers.
Wait, pause.
Right.
Pause.
Oh, dude.
So he just said that anyone that argued that this is back to states' rights, they're monsters. Meanwhile, he just said that. He just said the fucking argument. Is anyone paying attention? Actually paying attention?
Yes, I'm paying attention. Why do you think I brought this dumb motherfucker onto our stream?
You're really not.
No, I mean in his chat, or are they just like furiously fucking masturbating as he's talking?
Yes,
No,
Becca.
see-
Now you finally understand.
Becca,
Yeah.
he's the Twitch thought for the progressive left.
The new one that I've
They
seen.
get off
is-
on this motherfucker.
I just thought he belonged to Chunk. I didn't realize that he was a hero to people.
The new one that I'd seen is that, oh, well, you only care about the baby till it's born. Suck my
Meaning that if the woman decides to carry full term and then put it up for adoption, then we're hands off and be like, fuck you, figure it out.
No, we're like, once the kid is born, fuck you. You don't get food stamps. You don't get any aid. We don't want you to have anything. You decided to have a baby. You deal with it.
Right. It's called personal responsibility. Again, if you can't support a child, don't fucking have it.
Well,
You married a
have
piece
the
of
abortion,
shit.
she wouldn't have the kid. So
It's just so hard to keep my legs together.
Yeah. Fuck. Just fuck. Fuck right up.
Make no mistake, Sean. This is an insurrection against the Supreme Court.
How does it feel,
This is
Johnny?
wild. Look, States' rights,
What?
boys. That's the name of the game.
Nothing.
That's it. States' rights all the way. Remember, anytime a motherfucker tells you states' rights, anytime they try to tell you states' rights, understand that that person is just a horrible monster of a human being. Okay, same thing that they fucking did during the Civil War, during the Confederacy. Same thing that they're going to be doing for any fucking kind of legislation that they're undermining. They're going to say, hey, we're giving this right back to the fucking people, back to the legislators at the state level. That's what it needs to be. That's what it needs to happen. That's what's going on. Oh, the leaker is actually bad. We're going to do states' rights. Oh, dude, that's great. We warned you for years, but some of you in the lofty lefty platforms told people not to vote Democrats, sent a message in 2010. You didn't heed our warnings in 2016. Now you are shocked that the Republican Supreme Court will overturn Roe, but you should be ashamed. Hey, quick, check what Henry Cuellar's position on all this is and whose mom is campaigning for him right now. Fucking Felix with a great dunk. Already, first thing that liberals are doing. I'm trying so hard not to fucking focus on dumbass liberals who are like literally using this as an opportunity, as every other opportunity to fucking find a way to cut out fucking leftists and be like, this is why. This is because of leftists.
But I want to say this very clearly tonight. No matter what you think about this outcome, the leak itself represents a shocking and unprecedented breach of the court's confidentiality, which is sacrosanct. To leak
The right is so good at messaging. They're all screeching about the fucking leaker, dude. They jumped on it and they're all fucking screaming about the leaker. They're so good.
Yes.
Instant unity. They're so good. Learn
Almost like
lessons
that's a
from
major
these
part of the
fascists.
story.
Yeah, you want to keep watching the video, dickhead. They do talk about the actual issue.
Yeah, but no, that's honesty. You can't. That's no. You just pull the portions that help your fucked up argument and
How many
move on.
ounces is this?
Well, he is one step above his uncle. He at least plays some of the video, where his uncle just says, well, we have video, and you never see it.
No,
You never
see,
read
you're
the article.
only supposed to support what the party tells you you're allowed to support. You're not allowed to listen to the full story.
Yeah, that's
Like
right.
there was one shooter in Dallas.
Okay.
They are organized. They are united. They will do everything they fucking can to push for goals, no matter how vulturous, no matter how pathetic, no matter how psychotic, no matter how bloodthirsty it is. What did the liberals do? All they're doing right now is tweeting about Bernie Sanders, dude. That's what liberals rush to do.
This is one of the most destructive things that I can ever imagine to happen to our legal system.
Bro, she's not talking about the fucking overturning of Roe v. Wade. She's talking about the leader, dog.
A lot of people thought the original Roe opinion was brutal as well, given what happened to 50+ million babies. But your response to his comment, Professor?
What? 50 million babies? Bro, listen, dude, you can't do that. Every time you suck Dinesh D'Souza's cock and let him bust in your mouth, that's not a dead baby, okay? Which, by the way, Laura Ingraham did that.
Because it's not combined with a fucking egg. You do not understand how babies are made?
Becca, like he gets laid.
I'm telling you.
I mean, the other
Maybe
party's
he's-
usually
hey,
not willing, but he
maybe
gets
when
laid.
maybe when he sucks his boyfriend's dick, he actually thinks he's swallowing babies. I
Again,
don't
you
know.
can't call it his boyfriend if he's a minor.
Kinda
No,
can, though.
as you can clearly see in the video, he goes for elderly ladies.
He's all about the queen.
She had sexual intercourse with one of the most disgusting freaks on the planet, alongside Ann Coulter. Ann Coulter did it too, not together. But when you were outing gay college students at your college newspaper for your ugly, horrible monster boyfriend Dinesh D'Souza, and you were having sexual intercourse with him on the side, and you sucked his dick, and he came in your mouth, that wasn't a dead baby. That's not how this works. Yes, by the way, this is
That's not
both
how
of these
that
things that I said is true. I don't know if
That is not how it works. That is not a dead baby in your mouth. That is fertilizer.
What?
If
I'm
you're
sorry, what?
bored, you can mute yourself if you're bored.
I'm just trying to drown it out because he sounds fucking crazy.
Bitch,
Well, it's
if you are
getting annoying.
swallowing your man's cum, that is fertilizer.
Look what it's doing to
You are
Becca.
chugging
Look what it's doing to Becca.
fertilizer. Okay?
Is that what you want from me?
Bitch, if you want to eat eggs, I will drop some. Red wings, whore.
Do you see what's
It's still
happening
not
here?
a baby.
Don't test her, guys. She'll do it.
Ugh.
I don't want to be that. I'm sorry. I love Becca, but that's not who I want to be right now.
I am a broken person.
I do not have the cholesterol levels to deal with this shit, okay?
Oh, Brahmin. I know how
I
to
think
get
Johnny-
your cholesterol.
No, that wasn't a request for fucking advice. That was a statement.
Stop spitting. It's rude.
No.
Yeah,
Right
'cause
what
you-
this dumbass is
'cause
saying. You're not swallowing
It could be an
babies.
abortion in your mouth, you bitch. Don't spit that. Oh, God damn it.
No, you spit it out and then shove it. Never mind.
sucked his dick or not, but they did date. And also she was doing that in her college newspaper, outing gay college students. I fucking hate Laura Ingraham so much.
And if there aren't 60 votes in the Senate to do it, and there are not, we must end the filibuster to pass it with 50 votes. Well, this seems like the goal of the leaker. This seems pretty obvious at this point. I mean, they were ready with the politics thing.
They're ready with the politics. You dumb ass. You fucking psycho. What do you mean? This is a political thing. You are a political commentator. This is a political movement. This is a political move from the Supreme Court. What the fuck? I mean, why bring politics into the Supreme Court of the United States? I mean, why are liberals trying to bring politics into everything? I mean, wow. What is this guy? Bernie Sanders? They say he's a politician. He's a senator doing politics about immediately after the Supreme Court reveals a decision. Why are you going to bring politics into everything? Tim Kaine was fucking anti-abortion.
Really?
You fucking cunt. The one place it's not supposed to be political is in the goddamn courtroom. It's supposed to be about the law, the Constitution, you twat.
Yeah, but Tony, at the same time, the last several fucking nominations, you can't tell me they haven't been political. I'm not just talking about Trump's nominees. I'm talking about since the mid-90s.
Mid-90s. He had to go back. He rewound that tape and went back. Like,
actually, it started
it's definitely
getting political after they fucked Bork over for telling the truth. And now all these fucking political justice nominees got to play word games every time they go up to get confirmed.
I can't answer that because that's a hypothetical.
I'm not a biologist.
I'm not a biologist.
Fuck. If you can't define what a woman is, you should not be sitting on the Supreme Court yet. There she is.
Is a very touchy subject. And I'm not talking about the individual.
Is this I'm sorry. Are you talking about Tim Kaine in the membrane? Tim Kaine in the brain? Is that who you're talking about? How could we have ever lost? This must be Bernie Sanders' fault, I think. This must have been Bernie Sanders' fault.
Tim Kaine up. Tim Kaine in the membrane. Tim Kaine in the brain.
Still takes my breath away every time. One of the reasons Lewis Powell voted for Roe in 1973 was he literally experienced someone waking him up in the middle of the night, begging for legal help because his girlfriend had just bled out after a botched self-induced abortion. In his book, Justice Lewis F. Powell, published in 1993, Professor Jeffries recounted a dramatic incident. Powell's years as a senior partner at a Richmond law firm. A distraught 19-year-old office helper called him at home in the middle of the night and asked him to meet him in the office. The young man's girlfriend had become pregnant. He had tried to help her abort herself, but the procedure went terribly wrong, and she bled to death. Powell went to see the local prosecutor with the result that no charges were ever filed.
Wait,
This
did I
convinced
hear
Powell
that
women
right?
would seek a...
Yes, you heard that right.
I tried to help her abort herself. Sir, I don't believe this is how this works.
Can I abort my ex-husband? It's a 300. Wait, how many? Hold on, I gotta do fucking math now. Fuck.
Abortions, whether they were legal or not, and the driving the practice underground led to danger and death, Professor Jeffries wrote. There is also an incredible amount of evidence to suggest this as well, for the record. I think 6
And now we're
million
back to
women
feelings.
in this day and age, worldwide,
Not the law,
still
the
suffer
feelings.
permanent injury as a consequence of back alley abortions. Yeah, I mean, let's be clear, Jack, this ban is dangerous. Directly violates women's constitutional right to choose. We must stop it. As president, I will codify Roe into federal law and ensure this choice remains between a woman and her doctor. Look alive, Jack. No, he won't. Christopher says, I voted for him to prevent Trump and keep some calm at the top. We knew he wouldn't get much done with such a divided House and Senate. Liberals are already defending him. I'm done, dude. I hate politics. I hate it. No wonder people fucking don't care. Because the people that do care are disgusting cucks. I despise them. They're horrible monsters. Like, you're a bad person, dude. You're literally such a fucking pathetic turbo cuck that you have become like an evil person in defense of a negligent, criminally negligent institution. Lamau 2019. I know it's an old tweet, you fucking idiots. Someone wrote a response to it recently, like 19 minutes ago, and then someone 2 minutes ago defended that response. I know it's a 2019 fucking tweet. What's wrong with you? I understand that. It is a lie from his campaign. My point is, Democrats are already running to fucking defend his inaction before he even did it.
David, think about, like, you're obviously
I
a West
think
Point
somebody
graduate.
needs to
You
do
served
a
your country.
wellness check
You
on
know,
him. He doesn't
based
sound
on the
so
principles
good.
that America was worth defending. That America's principles were worth in some
Come on,
cases
Laura.
even
Tell us, is America even worth defending if the Supreme Court has a leaker? Go ahead, say that.
as we do. But when we
know,
stop
are you?
loving our institutions, our separation of powers.
Oh my God, she's saying
the
it.
court's
She is saying
confidentiality
it.
all narrative,
Is America worth
Oh my
saving
God,
if we don't
oh
love
my
our
God.
institutions
I
unconditionally?
think so.
Okay, listen here, you cross-eyed baby fucker.
Wow.
No one gives a fuck about you, okay?
Back
You're not
off.
special. And hold on. An AIDS-infested cum bubble on a faggot's ass has more purpose in life than you do. Okay? It serves the actual fucking purpose.
Well, and I love how they're trying to blame all of the representatives and Congress people from states or from the party that they disagree with. Like, look, I get it. Wheelie, wheelie, legs no feely, Ted Cruz isn't your favoriteest person right now, but He's not the one deciding the case.
Batman, I can't with that comment. Like, ugh.
Yeah, you ain't wrong, Pickle. I hate politics, but that's all he talks about all day long.
I want to make this man's Audi an inning, okay?
Oh boy.
And then he will
So you're saying
forever
you're
have
for
to walk
trans rights,
around.
Becca?
Look, then he can truly fight for it because you would be mad too if you had to walk around with a dildo in you forever because your body keeps trying to heal the wound. I just want him to experience that in his life, okay?
He's already got the hair down.
And then every time he fucking moves in that chair, he's like, ugh! Ugh! Like he won't stop fucking moving.
He's probably got a dildo attached to the seat.
It will hurt him to breathe, and that is the goal.
And also, if you like Photoshop in his hand on that microphone, he's totally got a good.
Oh my God, Becca.
That was Shio.
I know, but I gotta keep saying Becca.
Dude, this is
Becca.
I'm sorry, my mind is blown by the stupidity. Like, oh, that's what she's saying. Oh my gosh. The fuck.
Well, Ramen.
Why are we doing
Ramen,
this?
I have a palate cleanser after this. We only got
I
another
sent
half
you
a
a
minute.
fucking palate cleanser.
Tipping point for revolution
let's
was
check
destroys
my
the climate change
DMs.
ruining the planet or our rights being taken away. No, none of that is going to be a tipping point for revolution. Volatility that will necessitate a revolution will only come in a country like the United States or any country for that matter when people are hungry. When people are not hungry, they're really fucking fat. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, and I don't mean that in like a Tim Pool kind of way, but like people are really fat. That's why they fucking cry on Twitter. When you can still eat, okay? When you can still eat food, when you still got food on your table, all you're gonna do is fucking bitch on Twitter about whatever fucking other leftists you can fucking point fingers to, or Bernie Sanders is the reason for why this is happening.
Dude, you're on Twitch bitching. Is Twitch one step higher than Twitter? I must know.
I don't think he knows, honey.
I don't think he knows either. I'm disappointed because I ask questions, I never get answers.
Why are you disappointed?
All I
You
get
gotta
is a
know this is
vibrating
how-
butt plug and telling me that it's great fun.
Oh shit.
Becky, didn't you? Never mind.
What?
What?
You've been threatening people all night with your purple people eater.
That's what a butt plug is? I thought that was something different.
No, it's a full-fledged big ass purple dong. I don't know about the butt plug, but
Because Bonsaco kept talking about the ones with the tails attached, and that's what I've been looking for.
dude, if you want to be a fucking troll, I will get you a bejeweled butt plug and put it in you.
Not a bejeweled one.
Yes, you know
It
the
has to
trolls
have a
have bejeweled in their
tail.
belly buttons. I will turn your asshole into the belly button.
No,
Do
it
you add
has to
LED
have.
lights?
It has to match my ears.
The fuck is she wearing?
That way, when it's inserted, it glows in the dark.
No.
Oh gosh, why are we watching the fat bitch on political night?
Wow, there's a really shitty wig.
Well, it's Ramen's palate.
Ah! Don't fucking put my name in this shit.
Why?
And she's got that shiny fucking
Right,
highlighter
people?
foundation shit. Oh my god.
Willy Willy Legs No Philly Ted Cruz.
I'd rather watch the
That's
furry
Abbott.
Because he's shit. Fuck me, wrong person.
Greg Abbott.
Whatever. The one that's in a wheelchair. Y'all got my reference. Fuck
Abbott.
Or the one that should be in the wow, that
Live in this
avatar.
state, you dickhead.
I bitched about
Becca,
Abbott earlier.
What the fuck was happening to you when you took that picture for your avatar? I mean, it's a little scary.
One low took that. I was giving him the look of disappointment, and he
That's
snapped
what that
it.
is?
That is my look of what the fuck are you saying right now?
That's
Yeah.
not your surprise butt sex look, because I'm telling you, man, you look like you're ready to snatch somebody's head off there.
No, I have one for that. Hold on, I'll change it.
Oh my god, wasn't requesting. I just
No, I got a good one. One low is good at snapping some pictures when I'm talking and shit. And he'll send it to me. I'm like, what the fuck, One Low? What is this?
it's you.
It is
Oh
me.
god.
Hold on. I just have to find it.
I think we all just need to go to bed and get as much sleep
Another
as Soccer got today.
36 minutes.
That man has too much energy for this shit.
I have one that's the I'm about to.
Johnny, you got any kitties?
Any what?
Probably.
Kitties.
Oh.
Here we go. Here's the surprise. I got a donation. The vibrator went off. Picture. Oh fuck! I have to
It's the same
delete
picture.
something. Hold on. I have too many saved in StreamYards. I have to delete one.
You don't have to delete one. You can screenshot it later. It's fine.
There you go.
Oh my god!
Have you been cheating on us with Sonic again, Becca?
That is a French vanilla iced coffee, not a nerd slushy.
But why not a nerd slushie?
Because she gave us up.
I gave up the
God.
nerd slushies. I was tired of my ass getting big.
I believed in Becca, see? I'm not you. I believe in you, Becca.
Thank you, Roman.
But they're tasty and grape rapey.
I will have one for GulfCon. I will celebrate.
You gonna fill it with vodka?
Hell yeah, I am.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to GulfCon if you're drinking vodka.
Okay, then I'll put some gin in it. I don't know what mixes well with nerd
Nothing
slushy.
mixes well with grape.
I'll change the flavor. Peach. What goes well with peach?
Okay, so I need the clip of the cat that's in the well or whatever the hell that was, overlaid with some John Madden commentary.
Yeah, okay.
Or
Go
Chris
ask Steve
Berman.
Inman. He'd probably take a request.
Whoop. Boom.
There's my tired picture.
I didn't think it was a tired picture. I thought it was a surprise butt sex picture.
I changed
that
it.
fits.
Got
It's a
another
pretty
one
picture,
for you,
though.
Sheila.
Is that a pork chop? What the fuck is that?
Oh, it's a sirloin.
Oh, it's chicken. Everybody likes chicken. Whoa, dude, chill. Jeez,
That
you
is some
got your chicken.
food aggression.
I got a baseball bat. I'm just saying.
Kitty doesn't want to eat that. Listen, I got a 45 you can eat.
Don't fuck with me, cat.
Look, Kitty, it's already dead. It's okay. Just
I
eat
lived with an
it.
angry Packy for 10 years. You ain't scaring me for shit.
Listen, just lick it up a little bit and then eat the meat. Advice for all.
Yeah, no more cat pictures for you, Shio.
But,
Meow.
but
Oh, I got my kitty avatar.
Do you?
But do you have
Yeah.
the cat ears for your headphones?
No, I do
I need to
not.
get those.
I will not.
My daughter wants those again. She broke her last pair. They're so cute. Poor Becca.
We poor Becca.
One second, what else do you have for us?
Wow, really? Really?
What?
We were just settling down for the night and you pulled that shit.
Why? I'm just wondering if there's more. If he's
There
ending
really
this.
wasn't till you
or-
said that.
What are we
It just
doing?
rounded up to 4 hours.
Hey, do you want to see Hell on Earth?
You guys are the fucking worst. What?
This came out of China. I will share my screen.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. You were commenting on that earlier. Johnny's bracing himself. I can hear it.
It is the great red sky. How I always imagined hell, and it turns out it's
That's
just
red
China.
Kool-Aid, yo. It's red Kool-Aid.
They're blaming the fishing boats.
Yeah, that's totally lights from the fishing boats.
Fishing boats, yo.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hell is
I
in China.
mean, the daytime skies are already fucking thick, 100% gray opaque from pollution.
Oh my
Sure.
gosh, I have a kitty. I have a meow. You know, when you want to cuddle and then you have that one mofo that will jump in and ruin it all.
Mm-hmm.
I have a video of it.
My ex-husband. Okay. Yeah, I should have gotten cat ears, but they were too small. Oh.
Just two brothers
Oh,
putting their heads together. And then this mofo is like, boom.
To be fair, that's like me with my kids. They'll be just, taking a nap or whatever, and I'm like, doggy pile.
I swear there's not a snake in that video.
God damn it.
Oh, okay, Ramen. I got one for you.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
No, you don't.
Yeah, you wanted to talk about Johnny Depp and Amber Heard?
You know,
Oh, please
speaking of
no.
someone needing an Amber Alert,
Yeah, really?
Johnny versus Amber. Leaving court.
Yeah.
Solve this.
They love him. That's good for him. Wow. They're stopping traffic. It's beautiful. Oh.
Johnny versus.
Yeah.
There you go, Robin.
Thank you. Johnny Roots.
I do have more, but no, we're done.
We're done.
Yeah, we're gonna be done.
I think Becca's had enough exercise for one night.
I think she got enough last night yelling at the furries. I do have more furry videos, Becca.
You need to stop and leave that girl
there's
alone.
never enough yelling at furries.
You need to leave that. Give her a break, man. Come on.
I am. I gave her a break tonight.
He did well. He gave me a break tonight.
Just let it go, man.
Except for
It's
the
okay.
2 seconds he played of the video that Moo suggested.
Motherfucker.
That's it, Moo. You're not getting chocolate mint pudding cookies. You're getting just
Oh.
chocolate cookies now.
Wow.
She's gonna Amber Heard your cookies.
Shio.
Okay, I got one.
Uh-oh.
Discuss ramen. This will discuss
What?
ramen. Shia will appreciate it too.
No, I don't think it will, but okay, whatever, man.
All
right. You don't know your audience, man.
But that's not a couch cushion.
I'm not even sure what I saw.
Bitch fell on the guitar. Play it again so she can see it.
Okay.
Like what?
Just watch. Just watch. It's
Okay.
okay. You'll get it.
A couple of times.
It did go by kind of fast. Go play it.
Hang on.
No.
Twitch is a pain in the ass, man.
Becca needs to see this shit.
And I need a link to it, Johnny, if you want to post that on Kelly's show.
No, you gotta rewind it. There you go.
Hold on, are those her beef flops going on her?
Yeah, she's wearing like house slippers and slipped on something else and landed right on the guitar.
And those are supposed to be her beef wings.
Her beef flaps, yeah.
Okay, I get it. Now I'm disturbed.
Unless it was ham. I thought it looked like ham personally. So she's a ham planet. I get it. It's cool.
Ham
wrong?
between the couch cushions.
You want to like that?
Okay.
Don't carve my name in the meat.
I played this for you, but just in case.
Listen, it was just
What
the one
is it?
second.
That's all it took.
Make them what?
Happy.
Oh, yes! Woo! Oh, look at that, a bit saucy. Oh, nice and sharp. Oh my god, the state and sort all of them out now! That's not a cream bread, is it?
You're welcome.
Oh my god.
Send this to you.
You're welcome.
I don't understand what his fucking issue is. It's not a big deal. It's not his house. But whatever.
All right, I got one for Shio.
Oh.
Okay, it's for most of the boys.
Oh. Oh, for fuck's sake.
What the hell are you watching? What? No, I don't know what you're on about now. What? What?
But that joke doesn't work because now he's blind because he stroked off so much.
His mother was right all along.
Oh.
And, you know, I find it humorous that Masturbators Anonymous spells out Ma.
Oh my god.
Okay, I got more perfect for you, Becca.
Oh.
The things I do for you.
Right, why have I been hold the cup. It's not rimmed. Oh my god. The ice cubes. Oh. Oh, this is the ice cream. Oh. Right, why have I been
Yeah.
hold the cup.
Okay.
I don't get it. I don't get it.
Johnny, how do you feel about headless fish?
I don't. I try not to think about shit like that, Shio. Why would I care?
Private chat.
No shit.
What did you, oh, okay, not my chat. Yay. I mean, it's not like we eat fish heads anyway. Who cares?
You know, they're
I'm
used in
saying.
soups.
Yeah, well, not soup I eat.
What the fuck?
Oh, are you fucking kidding me?
That's awesome.
Fucking Becca.
It's not headless. I see the eye there.
Stick your dick in it.
I would if I had one. I'm kidding. I'm gonna...
Becca, what the fuck?
No, I'm not going near
fish all the
fish.
time.
My godfather had piranhas. I ain't doing that shit. Fuck.
Is that what they mean? Never mind.
All I know is he had two, and I went on vacation and came back, and I said, "Hey, where's your piranha?" And he's like, Well, we had to, but we forgot to feed them, so one ate the other, and now I have one. I'm like, okay. Anyway.
This is back.
Right. Whoa. That
The
looks like
fuck?
it looks like something up. What she? Is that
The
fresh?
fuck?
It's gonna blow up.
Oh, it's a toy. Okay, I thought it was an actual mushroom.
Oh, you know what?
When you plug on the mushroom, it tends to
That looks
explode
like a
in
winter.
space.
It looks like something up. What she put? Is that fresh cream? Oh my god! It's gonna blow up. Cream, Daddy. Oh, do you know what?
It's fucking weird. Oh my god. That's squeaking. What's on your mind, Becca?
Did you see the head on that shroom?
Fucking weirdos. Oh.
Okay.
God.
I guess we can do this one. I should have kept this one for the drunk stream. God damn it, TikTok.
Please stop sharing.
But
gotta
I
share,
want
Ramen.
to.
Please stop sharing.
And besides, that one's just a picture.
Notice it's the same girl.
The fuck? The fuck is this shit? Why are they having a baby shower in an abandoned warehouse? I don't think that's a baby shower. I'm getting nervous.
I totally believe that's in Texas.
Mm-hmm.
And the guys know how to get it done.
It was the cowboy hats, wasn't it?
No, it was the big red star on the side of the
Yeah, I saw that too.
Lone Star. And those were some big boys. Texas
really
grows
were.
them big.
Okay. Shio should appreciate this one.
They all know how to plow.
I know Becca will appreciate this one.
Well, she really though.
Yeah.
What we got here? Oh, you better spread that frog gussy. Frog gussy, ussy, that coochie, they want to take him a lookie. Period. Oh, I know they doing the ribbit ribbit. What we got here? Oh, you better.
Yeah, I figured Becca would appreciate that one.
You just fill it with some liquid and it spreads.
Okay, guys, pay attention to this one. This is important. Guys need to know about shit like this.
Shio's dropping links backstage.
Please stop.
Hi, Mantis.
They're both tame.
Functional says he hates you.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. He just says I hate you, and I automatically assume he's talking to you. I'm fucking crying after that last one.
See, it's just a brain toy. But look in the background.
I was gonna say there's a dick in that brain. Becca.
This is not a good representation of skull fucking. You have to remove the brain first. But okay, China.
Is that ice cream?
Or Japan? Who?
I don't think that's ice cream.
It's a pocket pussy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because in the top right corner, it shows. I don't know. It had balls.
Mm. Okay, that explains a lot. Okay, I'm good.
I want
Talk
to
about
fuck you for
getting
your
brain.
intellectual abilities, not for your body.
Right.
Oh, I think I've seen this one.
It's a kitty.
I don't see it. I'm big in it. Oh, kitty, kitty. Yeah, go ahead, try and blame the cat.
Look at the cat's eyes.
Like, holy shit.
Hit replay down.
Mantis has it. Mindfuck.
Okay.
What the fuck, dude? I heard it the first time.
That poor cat. He's just.
That's
like,
animal cruelty.
You're dying on the inside, dude.
Yeah.
Your body is trying to tell you.
Okay.
But
He's
I
just
have an
trying to give
educational.
a family COVID test.
Oh gosh. So
All
the
right.
test to see if you still have your scent. Like, can you still taste and smell?
Oh my god.
Hey, guys, pay attention to this video. This is important.
Full coverage of it all? As a full coverage, I love to see this. And you know it. We are taking it there for this full coverage fantasy. So going in with the Juvia's Place, I am Magic Foundation, aka the most full coverage foundation on the planet. And that is not a joke. Okay, now going in with the Juvia's Place.
Why
I
didn't
am
you
Magic
make yourself
Concealer,
yellow?
and let's go in for this full coverage beat. Ooh. Now for even more full coverage, take a little fan and dry your concealer in a little bit. Trust me on this one.
Fortunately,
here
it's
we
not
go.
concealing her face.
Set that in place. This is going to
Unfortunately.
be so highlighted, so full coverage. We're going to look flawless. My under eyes look so flawless. This
really
is
don't.
Acanthus ready for some paint. If you love yourself a full coverage.
Oh.
Jesus Christ, I can't do this.
If you're gonna keep doing that, you need to actually cover the eye portion too. Otherwise, you're gonna look like a fucking '90s sci-fi alien race.
Congratulations, it's a drag queen.
That is not the same person.
The wonders of makeup.
If she walks outside looking like that, she can bring some poor slob home. He gonna fuck her. He can wake up the next morning to that beast we saw at the beginning. Just saying, you women are fucked up.
Wow,
Look,
really?
You need to
I
stop
think
playing
they
these
do.
games with us men.
No, she looked better
You love
natural than
those
she does
games.
there.
And most
Yeah.
women do.
But at least she'll have some teeth.
I thought you didn't like teeth. You just gum it. Nom nom nom.
I mean, that definitely is a distinct effect.
Becca, don't. No. No.
Nom 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 nom.
No.
No?
Meow,
No.
meow, 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 meow.
Meow
All
meow
right.
meow 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 meow.
We're getting the fuck out of here.
Are we? Are we?
Aww.
Yeah. And Shio
What's wrong,
reminded me of the
Johnny?
perfect video.
No.
I have the perfect video.
No, I have the perfect video.
No, I don't think you do.
Oh, I think I do.
I don't.
It has a cute doggo.
Is it a human in a doggo suit?
Then we'll show mine, and then we'll get the fuck out of here.
Functional. Tomorrow's Taco Tuesday. You can have all the diarrhea you wish.
Oh, that's right.
Fuck this.
Hi, Becca.
God damn it,
is
Shio!
Don't answer that. I know what the fuck that was.
Motherfucker.
Just
I
tell
was
me
like-
the doggo makes it out alive,
Got it.
please.
I thought that was just a crack in the fucking. I'm like, that's a big crack in the goddamn. All right, guys.
I thought it was a
get the
power line, but okay.
Fuck out of here. God damn it, Shio. I've been
Ruin
so
everything.
good,
Dog
too.
survive? Did the dog survive?
The dog.
Only one way to find out.
No, I don't. You tell me. I don't want to watch.
I already shut it off. X'd it out. Get the fuck out of here, guys.
Are
You
we
got anything to
really?
Shio Ramen?
Oh, no, you're not going to stream tomorrow, so I guess not. I don't know.
Shio?
Nope. Fuck Ohio.
Yeah, fuck Ohio!
Yeah, fuck Ohio. Becca, you got anything to share for us?
Well, I do. One Low and I did not stream today, but hopefully we will tomorrow. He's been stuck on COD. I don't know. It's a thing. So hopefully, yes, Call of Duty. So I'm learning words. So hopefully we stream tomorrow on his channel on Twitch. After that, 10:30 p.m. Central Standard Time on my channel, I will be making my return to Fairly Just Becca. It will be an hour of fuckdom.
Wait,
you're really gonna show up this time, bitch?
I am
Because you get me
showing up.
all worked up. I get all excited, and then there's no Becca at 8:30, and it's like, God damn it, Becca, you broke my heart.
What time, Becca? I will be there.
It
I
will be
rooting-
11:30 p.m. your time, Ramen.
Oh, I will still be there rooting you from my desk here.
I will not blue ball you. It will finally happen.
Yes, I'm so happy.
I am gonna make my return to my stream.
Woohoo!
You know how YouTube has words that you're not allowed to use. We need to come up with words that Becca's not allowed to use.
No, we don't.
Like vagina and pussy and blue
Okay,
balls.
the pussy thing is really fucking awful.
Pussy.
Well, she's not saying pussy, so that's okay.
Pussy.
God damn it, Becca, stop.
Look, there will be none of those words on my channel tomorrow night. Maybe.
I think you're lying.
But
She's
it's
a good girl over on
definitely-
her channel. She comes over here to fuck my shit up.
My father
Wow.
listens to my streams, and I'm trying to be the outstanding citizen that he raised me to be. Love you, Dad.
To be
I
fair,
am
you
a
kind of
father's.
deserve it.
I'm my father's daughter, though, so he understands that every so often I have a slip up.
I thought it was your mother you were worried about.
I am worried about my mom will not watch my shows at all. She noped the right fuck out of there. Like episode 2, she was like, this is not ladylike. Like, I am so disappointed in you. I was like, Mom, it's the internet. I gotta roll with the internet. And she just wasn't having it. So I lost my mother that day. But that's cool. I still have my dad and my sister and my brothers don't bother to watch because they're like, we hear this bitch talk all the time. They don't appreciate my humor ever since I put them in dresses and laughed my fucking ass off. I actually literally pissed myself that day. I shit you not. Cats in a Cradle, best song ever. Put your brothers in dresses, make them carry around the cat, put them in their baby cradles. Best fucking day ever. And
Johnny,
recorded.
A move like this.
No,
Just
we're not.
saying.
No, Moo avoids my streams like the fucking plague.
No, you said to put him in a dress and in a crate.
I'm not putting Moo in a dress. The
I still
motherfucker
have-
went
What
out
the
for
fuck is wrong with
Halloween
you?
dressed up as a 7-foot flamingo. I think we got enough issues we need to deal with already.
Dude.
Well, he could be a little.
Put a dress on the
Cut that
flamingo.
shit out right now, Shio.
Says the one who's got an avatar that looks like a little.
I'm a grown ass woman.
Are you though?
No, I'm a little baby.
Oh, holy fuck.
You
End
asked,
it
I
now,
answered.
Johnny. End it now.
No, Johnny, Daddy, I'm having fun.
Johnny, abort the stream.
I'm
All right, guys.
drop one
We
load
are getting the
link,
fuck
though.
out of here. Thank you for stopping by. We will be back. Are we coming back on Friday night?
Yes.
Yes, game stream.
Okay. Game stream Friday night. I guess that's going to be a thing. We will be here 8 o'clock. Are you sure we want to go that late? We can go earlier for you fucks
Yeah,
that are
please,
in the wrong
please,
time
for
zone.
the love of God. Put it in human time, please.
Well, I do appreciate the Ridgedale boys at 7 on Friday, so I'm okay with 8. I'm just thinking about you fuckers in the wrong time
Yes,
zone.
think of us, please, God. Stop.
Okay, Ramen, I don't think no. You know what? You're gonna be up anyways.
No, I'm not.
No,
You
yo's
know
up
I
in my
pass
DMs
out.
going, I'm so bored at 3 o'clock in the morning. Don't give me shit. Fuck out of here.
I fall asleep and take a nap around 11 or 12, and then 3 a.m. I'm up and energized. That's a problem.
So get the fuck out of here, guys. We'll see you over at Becca's tomorrow, and then we'll be back here on Friday.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
Like I said, I have video.
Thank you, Madam Speaker.
The fuck is this shit?
Advised today
School
that
fucking. Oh god damn it!
2007, mandating a minimum 5-year prison term for the offense of ocular penetration, commonly known as skull fucking. I don't have to quote statistics for you. We've all heard the stories on the news. Every single day, another grandmother is skull fucked in front of her apartment building by street thugs while her neighbors do nothing.
What?
Another small town shop owner blind after being skull fucked by 2 gang members simultaneously.
Yes.
Another once promising honor roll student who can no longer remember fractions because human ejaculate has damaged his brain. And we've all heard the excuses. Skull fucking is a problem, but we just don't have the resources to stop it. Police and prosecutors are busy enough already without having to investigate every time some misguided youth rips out a lady's eyeball and has sexual intercourse with the empty socket. Well, I, for one, am sick of excuses. I'm sick of skull fucking. The Ocular Penetration Restriction Act has 3 primary components aimed at reducing levels of skull fucking across the nation. Number 1,
ocular
mandatory prison sentences for convicted skull fuckers. Number 2, increased police presence in high-risk skull fuck areas. And number 3, community-oriented, faith-based programs to stop our children from skull fucking before they get started.
Faith-based
With
programs
this
don't work.
3-pronged approach, we are
You know the
treating the
priests will be
skull
first in
fucking
line to do that
epidemic
shit.
on all fronts. The Ocular Penetration Restriction Act will send a clear message to all those
Opera.
engaged in skull fucking. You
spells
will
opera.
face repercussions. We will no longer stand by as criminals defile our parks, our city streets, our very communities by repeatedly thrusting their penises into the eye cavities of innocent Americans or their lifeless corpses and then fucking them over and over and over. This legislation will stop these crimes before they start. As the saying goes, nobody is born a skull fucker. I only hope for the day when nobody becomes a skull fucker. In closing, let me say this. If we do not open our eyes to reality soon, they will get fucked right out of our heads.